Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Don't take a chance because you think you can.
Jolene.
You're beautiful beyond compare. Takes more than beauty.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I'm warning you, don't come for my man.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Don't take a chance because you think you can.
Okay.
You're beautiful beyond compare. Takes more than beauty. Jolene, Jolene,
Jolene, Jolene.
I'm warning you,
Don't
don't
come
come
for
for
my
my
man.
man.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hey. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. My man. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Don't take the chance because you think you can.
There it is. Don't come for my man. Okay. Well, I don't know in this situation whether we should be talking about don't come for my man or don't come for my woman when it comes to Lorraine. Okay. You're here for the first time. You haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, Mother from Mama, the Undisputed Africa Queen. Listen, if this is an open chat, you guys, okay? This is an open chat. If you want to come and speak your mind, you want to come over here, talk to us about how you're feeling about Red to Love? You're welcome. You're welcome to do so. We're going to be talking about all things the finale. And I'm here to give flowers to Vanessa. Because I would have, don't come over here with some dry rose that you're hiding and thinking that, I'm going to be extending grace. We do not extend grace to that foolishness. I'm just saying, I give Vanessa the credit that she deserves. She has been very classy all throughout the season. She was not, she never, like, okay, this is what I'm choosing myself. Okay, because you have not chosen me. You have been, if anything, you've been trying to find connections left, right, and center. And I'm over here wondering, like, yo, what's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? And so, Chaz, I'm glad that you decided at the end of it all to choose the roses because that's the only thing that you had. Here's the thing with this, the cast of this season. Nobody was feeling each other. Okay, now Patrice was really feeling Alonzo, but then Alonzo was not mature enough to care for her. And girl, I did not know that she was, when she was introduced to us, she was, taking care of the celebrities. She had her own transport company. I never knew that she was she's licensed to massage. Now, listen, cheers. Cheers to all those black girls. All right, now, it's full of shit, full of shenanigans, full of bullshit. Okay? Listen, I have to give it to Mika and the teacher, Justin. I feel like that's a true, real connection because Mika is a single woman. She has 2 boys or 2 children. I don't know that they're just boys. And to her, when she's looking for somebody, when you're a single mom, you're looking for somebody who is financially stable. Now, a teacher is not financially stable. Are they? Well, they can be financially stable though, but they just don't have the money though. I'm gonna say, really. I'm also not gonna bless a relationship where the guy is saying, I've been doing this single thing for 4 to 5 years, brother. No, that we're not gonna bless that kind of a relationship. She's a beautiful girl. Let me try. Listen, you guys, if you're here and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you're really letting me down. Oh, so Mika has a daughter. I'm good. Wait a minute. She has a daughter who is 18 years old and a son. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Yo, I need my drink. I need my drink. That's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. Because then the only person she's financially liable is the 6-year-old. Sure. Listen. Listen. Cheers. You don't come on this platform if you don't have a drink, because I'm going to be making you thirsty. Go ahead and get your drink. As I wait for my girls to come over here, because we don't care. I'm just saying, we don't care. Okay? Chaz was acting a fool. I don't care how many interviews Lorraine makes. Lorraine was also acting a fool. Maya, you're not the catch, okay? Sean. Sean is like, you know what? I've had it. I've had enough. Maya is not a Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? And how old is she though? Why is she still single? If she thinks she's a catch. Oh, handle me with care. Handle me. Why are you still single? Sister. I knew it was full of bullshit when she's like, Mom is busy. He cannot come and meet Lauren. Mom is very busy and Mom cannot come and meet. At that point, I knew we're just dealing with a whole lot of bullshit. I knew that. At that point, I knew there's nothing going on. Lorraine never met. She's supposed to be 30. Okay, Sean. So she's 30. But the guy you're meeting, the guy you're trying to have a connection with, did not meet any of your family members or friends. You also never met any of his friends. So what are we doing over the bridge? Why do you have to go to over the bridge? Why do you have to go over the bridge? For what? For what? Somebody help me. Hey, girl, hey, girl, come over here. Come over here right now. Help me with this bullshit of Rachel Ram. Sissy, come over here. Because I cannot deal with it. I cannot deal with me. I think, you're very aggressive. You want to be possessive. You're very soon to be possessive. Oh, that's why you're single. I would love for my man to be possessive. I would love for my man to be like, you know what? You're mine. You're mine and mine alone. You're mine and mine alone. Okay. And also, I had an issue with, we are in a club. Okay. Now, can I look cute a little bit? Am I allowed to be like a little bit cute on this platform? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a winning year. You all have to subscribe. Why is it that Maya, who is in her 30s, Sean is saying, I think she set that up. Of course she did. Of course she did. Of course she did. Sean, come over here. Come over here, Sean, and talk to us. hmm I feel like Maya, you don't want. I would love for my guy to be. First of all, okay, so then it's a problem I have in this situation, okay? I don't want my guy because I can switch sides, and I'm like, I don't want my guy when we go to a club, he's over and the girls are over him, and he's over here dishing his number to the girls that he has not even met, or he met these girls in this club for the first time, and he's over here dishing the number. That I have a problem with. I have with that. I know, Sean, you subscribe, but I want you to come over here and talk to us. Talk to us, Sean. Give us the main perspective, because I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I would laugh, like I would feel like, I feel like I would feel privileged that my guy is so jealous. He doesn't want, me dishing my number to, and then again, who are you as a person? Why? Hey, Sheila. Oh my God. Listen, this girl is full of shit. She's about to be bringing a whole of shenanigans. Lorraine never met.
Maud.
Girl.
What's going on, Maud, Afro
I'm
Mama?
scared. Okay, Sean. Sean is here. Hi.
Hello, Sean. Can you hear me?
Sean, I cannot hear you.
Oh, you cannot hear you. Let me put my
Wait, I
earbuds
can
in.
hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Sean, thank you for being here. You are really like a handsome fella. Okay. Can you hear me, Sean?
Sheila. Yes, Sheila.
Yes,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you. Oh, you talking to Sean? Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm talking to Sean. Sheila, I know what to talk to you. Come on. But Sean, you are a guy, right? You go to a club.
Yes.
What are your feelings when you go to a club and your girl is dishing her number to other people? Are you not gonna be feeling some type of way?
Well, I think the situation has to be assessed carefully. Number one, I think if the situation was, he should have just introduced himself first to see what the situation was about. I mean, because he doesn't know who she knows and she doesn't know who he knows, and so therefore, I mean, I think a proper thing would have been just to introduce it. Hey, how you doing? I'm LaRon, and you are, and then that probably would have diffused the situation
But
instead
is
of
that dependent though? But Sean, is that dependent on how close you are to whoever? Like if you're this close, then I have questions. Then I have to start at, it depends on the situation, physical. How close are you to whoever you're trying to get the number?
yeah. And well, like I mean, I've heard him say he saw it from a distance. He did not know what was going
Mhm.
on. That's what he said.
Exactly. I heard that
Mhm.
too,
I'm just
Sean.
going off what he
Yeah.
said.
He didn't really
So
know
I
what
mean,
was going on. But I agree
yeah,
with Sean. I think the mature thing would have been for LaRon just to walk up, maybe come up from behind and be like, "Hi, how you doing? I'm LaRon," and and just shake his hand or whatever. And that would have
No,
established
no,
a presence
no,
with that other
no,
man. Am I not
no.
correct, Sean? If someone was shaking your
that's the way
hand,
I would have handled it. That's the way I would
yeah,
handle it. I mean, because I mean, as you know, we say assume stands for you make an ass out of you and me. So I don't want to make an ass out of myself. I mean, it could have been a business deal. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, because if he would have stepped into the situation and introduced himself, then he could have made the correct assumption as to what was going on. Because I don't think Now, unless the guy's just bold, brash, and whatever, I don't think a guy's just going to hit on the woman that's with you right there in front of your face if you present
No,
that
Sean.
presence.
But Sean, you know there's some thirsty girls on the streets. You know
It is.
there's
It
some
is.
girls who wanna be in a club and they wanna cap or they wanna be the experience. They want everybody to know that they have arrived. All right. And I feel like when he went to the bathroom and he came back, the energy shifted. She did not do that until
Mm.
he went to the bath and then he comes back and then the whole thing has shifted.
Well,
Why wasn't she able?
let's see what the energy was like before that.
Mhm.
Of course, I'm just only going by what he says.
Mhm.
He said he told the producer he was wrong. They weren't supposed to be dating outside the show.
Yeah.
You know, and so
Okay, Ma, let me ask you, let me play devil's advocate then. Maud, if you were dating your husband before he became your husband, maybe like 1 or 2 dates, you stepped off for a moment to go to the restroom, you come back, and there are other ladies, speaking to him, or another lady speaking to him. Would you have confronted him right then? And maybe you would have. See, you got your little glasses down. Or would you have waited to pull him aside and addressed it? How would you have handled it?
We are not waiting.
Okay. So after
We
one or
are
two
not
days,
waiting.
okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
I was there. I was there. I'm not the only. And I've talked to everybody. I was not the only one he was dating at the time. Now I have remained the undisputed. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, Ma. I hear you. I believe you. I know you was bad, but I just can't believe that you would have
I was
confronted
not the
him
only
as a
one.
man
Um,
in front of
but
other
then
ladies.
yes, but it puts you in a situation where you're feeling like, why do I have to defend myself? Why can my guy defend me? And to me, if my guy is feeling some type of way, then why is it an issue for Mia? Mimi, talk to us. I hope you're on my
Hey.
side because these two are not on my side.
Oh, really? Mm.
Clearly, clearly.
Hey, you all. Girl,
Hey,
I
Mimi. Hey,
up
Mimi.
from a nap, and you on 10. Well, so the question was, how would I feel if I was in a club and I was with my man?
No, not
Yes.
your man. Somebody you've been on 1 or 2 dates with. Not your man.
No, it
Right.
is it is your man because you're in this process and you are supposed to be in this process. So you're not supposed to be looking at outside. You're in this process. You're trying to see whoever in this process, are we able to be a couple at the end of this process? So
But
yes,
remember, you had a life before you met him 2 dates ago. So
Right.
that means you
Mhm.
knew people other than him. Okay. Okay,
Mhm.
that's all. Okay, let's go.
I would. I don't know. For me, in the back of my mind, I kind of would feel some kind of way. But as Sean said earlier, don't make yourself look like don't assume. Don't, because you make an ass out of yourself
Yeah.
and you don't want to look like that. So I would kind of just, kind of calm myself down and don't allow my emotions to react for me. I would just, maybe pull him to the side and ask him hey, who's that? What's going on? And also in
Absolutely
front.
not. I am not in my 20s. We are grown. I'm not doing that bullshit.
Now I'm
Okay?
talking about me
I'm
right
feeling you.
now,
You're
but
feeling me.
So
the
how,
early
how do
part
you
of
know it was
me,
BS, Mark? How do you know it was BS?
Because we
hmm,
are already
How
in
do
a
you know it was
process.
BS?
Because Sean, we are already in a process of getting to know each other. So you don't have the capacity to start looking for other people. Let's see what we have going on right now.
Mud. Okay, so you saying that you all have went on what about 2 dates?
Mm-hmm.
2 days. That's
Two
it.
So
dates.
you only been on a date
No, no, no,
on
no,
two
no, no. We are
dates.
not going to dismiss the fact that the only connection you have on this TV show is me. You already sent The guy who has so many issues.
Well, you can't forget
Dad,
about where are you in the dating process, Mars? Because some people don't react like that right off the bat. That means, it all depends on how much I am invested in the relationship. I'm not just gonna go to 10 and we only been on 2 dates. No.
you know what? Why Sean, help me here.
That's true. That's true. I mean, because the idea is that you don't want to come off from a woman's perspective. You don't want to come off as a possessive man, and from a man's perspective, you don't want to come off as a possessive woman. And just like think about it. There are people that you knew before you met me, and there are people that
Well, they
I knew
never put
before
a
I met
ring on
you.
it. They never put a ring on it. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, we haven't got to that stage yet. Dating is just to collect data, right? So the idea is that now if I blatantly disrespect you by trying to get with this woman, and I know that you've gone to the bathroom, and I try to shoot my shot right there while you're in the bathroom, and all of that, and trying to play it
That's
cool
what she
that way,
did.
then
That's what she
so
did, though.
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
He
We
said
don't know.
that. He said, I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, she
Who
was
said
all
what?
over.
Who said what? And where they
Hey,
say that?
Commission Reviews.
Uh-huh. Who said
Lauren
what?
said,
Who you talking about?
Lauren said, I went to the bathroom, and when I came back,
Where did
Mia was
wait,
all over this girl, this man.
Mod, where'd you hear this at?
Your platform.
Thank you, Kamisha. I love you, Kamisha. I'll see you on Friday night. Thank you, Kamisha. I'll see
Hey
you on Friday
everybody,
Oh,
how
night.
you're
y'all
I
gonna see
doing?
love
I'm
you.
Commission
just
on
messing with
Friday?
y'all.
Hey.
I'm just messing with you guys. How y'all doing, beautiful people? I hope
Okay,
everybody's
hey,
okay.
Kamisha.
Hi.
Yeah,
Commission, did you see what Sean said? Did you hear what Sean
I
said?
didn't. I just came in, so tell me what's going on so I can give my
Sean,
opinion.
can you say what you just said?
What? Just a few seconds ago?
No, you just said that
I
you're
said
gonna be seeing Commission. Yeah.
I said I'll see you Friday night, Kamisha. I love you, Kamisha. Thank you. I'll see
Oh,
you
you said you
Friday
see me
night.
Friday night? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. Okay.
Hey, Kamisha.
Hello. How you doing, Miss? I was like
All
in the
right.
comments. I was like, come on, Sheila, get mine together. So y'all catch me up. What we talking
But
about? And you're saying LaRon's name wrong, but I didn't want to say that. But you're saying
Oh,
I'm not.
shut
What's it?
up. Oh
What?
my gosh.
What'd
You
you
know
say?
how many
What?
times people have said
what y'all call
my
him?
name
Laron.
wrong?
Some call him Laron.
Wait. Hold on. What'd you say, man?
Some of y'all have called him Laron.
Hold on, Sean. What'd you say, man?
Hi, Commission.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So now what we talking about? Y'all go ahead and give me
I was
fill me in.
saying that
Mine's gonna get a
Lorraine.
whooping on her own panel.
I say that Lorraine had all the reason to be mad
Mm-hmm.
about Mia girl.
Okay,
Because
Maya.
I'm not going to take you to a club. You're going to a club, and
Okay.
then you're all over as some other dude. And see, the thing is, if you're all over this dude while I was in the presence, you don't wait for me to go to the bathroom and then come back. Oh my gosh, you're all over the place. But don't wait for me to go to the bathroom and then I come back. It's when oh, well, my number. That's sneaky. That is
No, I
sneaky.
get what modest. Actually that's a different perspective. No, that's a different
I would
perspective.
respect you, Sean. I would respect you, Sean, if you did those things in my presence. You see another girl and you're like, you know what? Give me your number while I'm there. Don't wait for me to go to the bathroom and then I come over here. You're over her ass. You know. And then I feel like that's what happened to Lorraine. Lorraine is
Okay,
coming from the
Ma. Okay,
bathroom.
are you done with your scenario? What happened? Because I think Sean had another scenario of what.
I'm
Okay,
a
Sean, go ahead with your scenario,
hold on.
Sean.
Let me just say this. Now I will say that Maya does make, and I hardly ever agree with her, but Maya is making a point because it does look sneaky that just because I go to the restroom and that's the time and that you decide to, exchange numbers. I come around the corner. It's like, did you not expect me to come around the corner and come back from the restroom? Or we're gonna be gone for no long time. So that means that you took the first opportunity to get somebody's phone number. It does look that way. So I have to admit, Ma's making a good point. And y'all know I don't always agree with her. So I just wanted to say that. Go ahead.
Well, I'll look at it like this. Okay, let's throw a whole lot of variables in there. Number one. Okay, you at a club. So number two, we already know my brother likes to drink. My brother likes to drink. Okay. So whether that has impaired his judgment or not, I don't know. Number three, most people in that generation, young generation, really don't exchange numbers. They basically put it in their phone. Here, put your number in my phone, what have you. Number four, the idea is that who's to say if he did not just give her the number and she could have just taken it out of kindness and just thrown it away afterwards. You know, I've seen women do that. You know, who this clown? I mean, okay, whatever. Or the next part of it, sometimes, I mean, I'm not saying that this is what happens. Sometimes I've known people to, hey, look, I'm in this bad situation. Can you help me? I mean, I'm trying to get away from this guy. You know, help me. If a woman came up to this person, you know, help me. And you look at the note, okay, and they might want you to diffuse the situation. I don't know anything that was going on. I don't know. So, I mean, there are a whole lot of variables that could have been taking place at this time, other than someone trying to steal your girl. I mean, is she really his girl at the time? I don't think so. I think, you know, they were just trying to get to know each other. You know, like Sheila said, they have been on 2 dates, what have you. And out of respect, now on the other end, out of respect, you know, if this person was trying to get with her, say, look, respectfully, I cannot do this. I'm involved with someone else, and he's in the bathroom right now. Thank you, but no, thank you. So it could go several different ways. So all we know is just looking on the outside in.
Now, from what I've heard, and I guess I should say what I've seen of what LeBron has said, he's not sure what happened. He's not very sure whether or not he took it out of
correct. Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not sure whether or not he read the room wrong. He's not really sure. So with that being said, if you're not sure of what you've seen, then I think it's a pretty strong response to go to the fuck, bitch. I mean, I could see him walking up to the man and letting him know, hey, I'm LeBron. What's your name? How you doing?
Yeah.
But the way you start a relationship really determines if this is gonna be a long-term relationship. Okay? If you give me reasons. Okay.
When does the relationship begin? Does it begin during the
It
filming?
begins when William goes home, and the only connection you have
Come on,
me.
Mod. Okay.
Home.
So Mod, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, Mod is on today. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Because what Mod is saying, the thing about it with LeBron and Maya, you know, they was kind of light in the beginning, and yes, you know, of course, William going home, but I don't think William never had it. I'm just gonna be real. LeBron was always that one. It was just smoldering. I'm just gonna keep it real. It was slow. So Mod is kind of on it. I'm just trying to tell y'all because the way I'm looking at them, listening to her, she is making a really good point because, like I said, they weren't in a relationship, and I do understand what you guys are saying. I get what you guys are saying. They're not in no kind of relationship or anything like that, but it just looks bad. If you want to start something out, it looks crazy in the beginning of our starting out that you're getting a number.
I think it's obvious. It's just obvious. Like I said earlier in my comment, it just looks like he's more invested, which to me, I think he was, you know, from the gate.
But Mimi, you and I are married.
Looking for love,
you and I are married, though. Okay, you and I are married. In our relationship to marriage, there's some situations where you are more invested in the relationship way more than your husband. And there's some other situations where your husband was more invested in it than you are. This is how the relationship works. This is how marriage is. You're not going to be 50-50 ever. Sometimes you're going to be, oh my gosh, I'm so into him. And he's like, you know what? I want to go check on my boys, see what they are doing over here. And, you know, and you're over here smitten. And he's like, can I just leave? You know?
I think they wasn't on the same page because he just went to 10 right after they came from the bathroom. I mean, why would you go for 10? Is it because
I see why he went to 10? Because at this point, at this point in the relationship, we have really not chosen each other. We are still trying to get it to know each other.
And you
If we
go
are
up to
still trying,
10 and you don't know somebody, you go on to 10. What happens when they go to 20 or go to 100 on
Right.
you? Then it's a
but
problem.
Sheila,
I'm
if we are
listening.
still trying to
He
know
couldn't have
each
went
other,
one on 10 on me.
but Sheila, if we are still trying to know each other,
He was too
help me.
vested. He was tired of spending all that money on them drinks. He was, not really thinking real clearly, pissing out
But
the alcohol.
but
That's
Sean,
what
but
I
Sean,
think.
if
He
we
was
are
really
still trying to,
financially invested
okay,
as well
mhm,
as emotional. He wasn't on the same page as she was. That's why she
correct.
handled the situation the way she did.
I
I
can't do
agree. I
it. I
agree with
agree.
that.
I
I
Well,
agree
agree.
no,
you are
hold
not
on,
on the
y'all.
same
Y'all
page.
also gotta understand too. I just want to say this as well, that just with the way it looks to you guys in public,
Right. Looking
there's a lot of
outward.
things. There's a lot of things that are, that behind the scenes where, you have a woman who makes it look like that you guys might think they're not invested, but maybe behind the scenes they were. So make a person feel like that they're on the same page, but conveniently in public are like, no, 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 I don't like you. I'm just putting it out there. Understand
Right.
what I'm saying with that? You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from
Yeah.
with
I
that?
mean, given what I know, given what was
Right,
told.
Well,
right.
I
What we
think,
see. Because it could be on every Reddit to love got a backstory, Kamisha. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So we only can review what we see. We can't
well,
review
that's
what the
true.
backstory
Well, I
is.
can
Well,
I can review what I know, so
What
I can say
you
it like
can
that. I
review
can review what I
exactly.
know.
You can
So
review
yeah,
because
I
you
can.
know.
So I'm just what I'm saying to you guys. I'm telling you this for a reason and that's in life. For as far as women who would do stuff like that, where they would literally play like and behind the scenes to get something that we're cuddled up, we're a couple, but when it's convenient in public, we're not. So that's all I'm saying as well. That's nothing like a new thing. That's been an old
No,
thing
but
forever.
that's not my business. I'm only gonna go by what I'm watching. I don't care
Right.
what happens behind the scenes.
well,
I
Me,
know
look
you
at
I'm
don't care, but I
reviewed.
told you anyway. I'm just telling you.
No, Kamisha,
well,
I
look at
understand that. Okay, Sean,
it
go
like
ahead.
this. Look at it like this. I mean, there is nothing punitive on the show to keep you to penalize you if you date outside the process. Okay,
Yes,
they're
there
on the
is.
safe. I mean, you don't get fined or nothing like that. I mean,
Right,
so
right, right.
What you get time out?
basically, it could have been, now if y'all remember, it could have been another feeling shallow situation. Okay, now y'all remember that from the DC season, right? Feeling shallow, drinking at a club, 4 o'clock in the morning, what have you, and then allegedly feel made her feel unsafe, quote unquote. I don't know the whole story behind that, what have you. So the same scenario could have played out right here with LaRon and Maya, you know. And so the idea would have been just like, oh, my
But
fault.
for me, Sean, Sean, for me, when I started reviewing Ready to Love, okay, the
Mhm.
reason why I started reviewing that is because I was captured by these African American people who are really want to find love, but because of their busy schedule, they have not met their match. And then we have this platform where people you never have crossed paths with, you do that. And so, you get to start a family, you have established yourself, your finances are good. Okay, so the only thing that's left is, you know, the love of your life. And that's why I was attracted to this show. And now I'm lost in this show because why are we talking about people who are not financially stable? Okay? Why do you have to bring people with fake chains?
Mod, I can't with
They
you.
want love too,
Who
Mark. They want
Mod,
love
You're
too.
not only having fake chains
And
during the process,
who is a
but you're
fake
also
chain?
having a fake chain at the reunion.
okay, but they want love too. They just can't afford a real chain, Mark.
Well, you got to be able to
Hold
work
on,
and
who
date
has
at the
a
same
fake
time.
chain? Who has a fake chain? Who
I
has a
guess you're
fake
talking about
chain?
Will. I guess you're talking about Will.
Kamisha reviews.
You must be talking about Will.
I'm messing with my no,
He
my
won't
no,
love.
like
He
no.
won't
He
I'm
love.
from
knows
Florida. I'm from South Florida. You hear me? I'm from
I
Florida.
know he's
Whoop,
talking
whoop,
about
whoop.
him about the whole time.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. I'm from South Florida. Pompano Beach. I'm a millionaire.
Well, talk about Will, but he seemed like
You
the
feel me?
most
You feel me? You feel me?
I,
You don't know. I
he
roll up. You
seemed
don't,
like
you
the
don't feel me?
most
You feel me?
authentic person there to me.
Oh, Mimi,
Yes.
what did you say?
I say you can talk about Will, but he seemed like the most authentic person there.
Will?
Will or
Wait
William?
a minute.
Not,
Wait a minute.
not the
Will?
one with
The
not
same,
the one with the hips. I'm talking about the
no,
other.
I'm not used
You
to the
talking about
same
Will?
Will
You
that called me
talking,
on
you
the
We know
talking
what
about
you're
Will
phone.
from
talking
Florida? You
about.
talking about Will from
The
Florida?
same Will trying to call me on the phone and try to go off about something that somebody else said on my panel.
Now,
Please.
see, I don't know anything about that. See, I'm just saying I'm saying on the show. I'm only speaking.
What
I
you
look
saw?
before that, I didn't have much to say about Will. I didn't until he called me on my phone because of what
Okay.
somebody said on the
God,
panel.
no.
I'm
Wow.
just being honest with you. I didn't have much to say about him, good or negative, until he called me to come getting upset because somebody called him a fake real estate agent. I'm like, I had nothing to do with that. But he showed his character by his response and going off, like coming at me crazy. I'm like, I had nothing to do with that. To me, that showed a character flaw. Then you
And
brought
I
my
was
attention.
actually, Kamisha, you remember me saying, you know what? I get that. I get him saying, don't come for me about my
But it
business.
wasn't
You
me.
can
No,
come.
but it wasn't me. It
Yeah, I know
wasn't
you're
me.
not the
You
one.
understand? Yes.
No,
But he
your
called me
platform
with
is big.
aggressive.
Yeah, your platform is
No
big,
man should call no woman with aggressive in their voice for
Really?
somebody else, another woman. I'm sorry, you are a grown man. Call another woman, getting mad what another woman said about you on the panel. No, that was ridiculous. The way
Oh.
he handled that was bad. Poor judgment. I
How he
understand
gonna
what you're
tell you
saying.
how to handle people on your panel?
I'm sorry. Oh
How is he
yes,
gonna tell someone that?
right. This is what I'm
He's
saying. That's
all
why.
out of bounds.
Yes, that's it. Mimi, you got it right. Like the thing about it, if he would have called me in a different way, he already had bass in his voice when he called me.
Hmm.
So for me, I'm like, don't call me my phone like that. I'm at work. I
Boy,
mean, literally,
Take the
call my
base in his
phone was
voice.
like, literally going off, ridiculous. So no, for
I,
me,
I have a problem with
feelings
men
bad,
that
piss my
do
mouth.
that. They out, approaching a woman and trying to, get sassy with them. I got a problem with that.
To me, I don't have a problem with it being a woman, though. For me, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a man or a woman. For me, it's not about gender kind of a situation. Don't raise your voice. I'm not gonna raise my voice. It's not about, oh my gosh, women have to be handled in this kind of a. To me, that's you know, you know, that's something. Like I don't care. It's not about. Oh my gosh, women have to be handled in this. No,
Well, I
handle
think one of
me.
the things that sometimes this cast I have seen has seemed to forgotten is that we don't know them. They don't know us. We don't know them. I mean,
Facts.
I'm on Facebook, and we got a Ready to Love chat group, and I've seen some of the cast members come in the chat group, and and then one cast member who should remain anonymous, her sister's in the chat group, and her sister takes up for her and all of this and that, the whoop the whoop the whoop and what have you, and and look, we don't know it. We just talking about from our perspective, of course,
Mhm.
and why are you going to get in your feelings about what we say? You're not going to try to censor our speech on what we say from our perspective.
Come on,
Just like
Sean, preaching.
so when
But
I, oh
Sean,
yeah,
but
yes,
Sean, you can also understand where they're coming from. If you
I
listen, you
cannot.
gotta do everything that you can to protect whoever your sibling is.
well, mod is just like a saying that we have here. What you eat don't make me shit. So I mean, so
Oh,
I mean,
okay, okay,
so
okay.
what
You
what
got
what
that
I
same
what
love
I
it. I
say
attitude.
love it, Sean. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
what
I
what I
love it.
say
I don't
about
care.
you
I don't
should
care.
not
Look.
affect.
Don't go on TV. Don't go on TV. If you do not want bloggers to talk about you, do not
Yeah.
show your damn face and show
There you
your
go.
life if you don't want to get talked about. And I get sick of
Yeah.
that crap. Do not
And
go on reality
Kamisha,
TV. No,
Right.
hold on, wait. You bring your, like, even me. I'm a blogger. I know going on the live and do all these things,
Mhm.
it's gonna be good and bad. I'm gonna get, people who
Right.
like me, people who don't. I'm gonna get the good and the bad, and I understand that. I'm gonna get people who don't like me or drag me or talk, whatever it is. We put ourselves out there as bloggers because we're putting ourselves on not TV, but you know what I'm saying. So for me, with them, I don't be feeling that much. I feel sympathy to a point and some grace, but then to a point where you get so mad, you guys send a fake cease and desist. Like, calm down. Do not go
Wait,
on
I was
TV.
going to ask you that. Who sent it to you?
The
Was it
entity. I
Vanessa?
don't say her name. The entity. I don't say her name.
Vanessa.
She's nobody.
Is it Vanessa or Mika though? Because
It's
I
a
know
Rika.
Mika
So
has no money.
she's not an
Mika
adjective
has
or a
no
mutilator or a
money.
verb. The
Mika
Ika.
has
She's
no money.
Iki. She
And
is
Kamisha,
Iki.
Kamisha, that's the same one that sent me the letter, the note I sent you.
Yes, I already know. Everybody, she's still pretty, but yes, she likes men who have a wife with a baby on the way. I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care.
Wow.
Do I smell a whore? I was kidding.
So I do not talk about this person. I do not. So
But what person is this? Is it Vanessa
no, it's not
or
No.
Vanessa.
Mika?
It's not Vanessa. But
Okay,
the
okay,
but the
The
good.
point
bride
the
hole.
point
Right.
that,
Trying
hold
to
You
on.
get it,
should
trying to get your
know.
The
teeth.
point that I was trying to the point that I was just trying to make to you guys, I understand y'all point. I get that they are supposed to defend themselves. I do, I feel like they're supposed to defend themselves, of course. Like
Okay,
any other
can
TV
we
show,
talk
any
about
cast.
wait, can we talk about Chaz and his foolishness though?
Mm.
No comment.
Why not? What? Why? Why no comment?
Because y'all not gonna agree with me.
Oh,
So
okay. Because we don't know what
Yeah,
you.
because you
no, 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 no,
always kiss.
not that, Mimi. Not
Are you
not that,
kissing
Mimi.
his
It's not
ass?
that.
Are you
It's
kissing
not
his
that.
ass?
Excuse me?
Chaz gonna get in that ass.
Are you?
Mod, hold on, wait a minute. Now
Wait,
I can
wait a
talk
minute.
directly to you. No, no, no.
Why
You
are
asked
you
me a
not
question. You asked me
able?
a question, right? Did you ask me a question? So I'm gonna answer it. So no, I do not. So don't talk that shit like that, ma'am. So no, I don't do that. Just because I agree with somebody on me that kiss their ass, I do not. Just because everybody follows the same line, I don't follow the crowd. I don't follow what everybody else does. I don't do that. I do. I'm independent. That's what it is.
What
Period.
is it? What was it positive about him in this final episode? Commission
I
reviews.
didn't say I
Talk
didn't
to
say it
me
was
about.
positive. Hold on, wait. I didn't say it was positive. I said he responded to her like I don't like you in a very extreme way. I don't like you. It's dead. The end. That's the way I looked at it. He didn't like her.
That man,
I mean,
that man was gonna say,
it didn't come out the nicest. It didn't come out the nicest, but I understood what he was saying.
Yeah.
Came out real
I
sad.
mean, I don't know. I mean, because
Hold on, Mod. Are you kissing a women's ass? That should be my next question, ma'am. Because you did it the whole
I,
entire
I,
season.
I, I, I'm not kissing their ass.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
just saying, you
I
know
said
what?
it.
Vanessa carried herself with so much class and dignity when the
so what you
Oh,
hand
the
saw on
was
actress,
TV, what you
the
in the
saw, what
actress,
you
dry
saw on
rose.
TV.
the actress. You mean the actress? Yeah. Okay. Got you. The one who acted like she liked somebody on TV. Got you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well,
With
you
class
know
and
what?
grace and tact.
From my point of view, watching Ready to Love this season, it it showed the women in a better representation than the men, and that's period. I don't know the backstory. I don't know anything, but I'm just saying from watching the show, it showed the women in a better representation than the men.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't say that.
I'm
And I
just
understand
going
what you
by.
guys are saying, but I feel like the women were fake to me. They started being fake from the beginning of the season, from the before the show even came on
But
the air.
Kamisha, do you
Period.
feel that? Are you feeling that because you're in your feelings because you never had a relationship with the girls?
No, because the girls I declared let me say something. There's only one person that I did not rock with. So the other girls had nothing to do with it. So for me in the beginning, I didn't feel it. I just didn't feel. I usually feel it with the cast when I get started from the beginning or whatever. I did not feel nothing for the women. I didn't feel a disdain for the rest of them. It only was one. But I just didn't feel it, I just didn't feel it with the girls. So I started out like the girls, they're beautiful, whatever, whatever. But I know I'm gonna rock with the guy this season. I was very transparent about that from the very first episode. And it wasn't like nothing, I just don't really like them or rock with them. It's
At
just
what
I
point,
hold on, you asked my question.
Kamisha reviews?
I'm just telling you that the girls
I just didn't feel it, and they're doing the follow leader thing with the Mika thing. I just didn't. And I'd
But
rather
then,
avoid it and be real than be fake.
but at what point did you realize that the girls are no longer gonna be communicating with you? And so, of course, as a human being,
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
feeling
not
some
all
kind
of
of way.
them. No, 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 only one. This is what I'm. Listen to what I'm saying. In the very beginning of the season, I decided I did not want to rock with the women. Not necessarily rock, but just I wasn't going to give them much attention.
What
That
made you
started
come to that? What made you come to that decision?
the well, honestly, after I came from the party, the very first one. It was after that I made my decision. To be honest, it was the atmosphere. I was in the same room
What
with
made
all
you
of
to
them.
come to? What made you come to that decision, though?
I just told you I was in the same room with all the women. It was just a fake environment. I
But
was there in a whole party.
she knows people. She knows people's
No,
like
no, no, no. I didn't know
you get
anybody. Listen,
intuition.
no, I did not. No, Sean, I did not know anybody at the time. I went to two parties that
No,
night.
I'm talking you know people in the intuition sense. In the intuition
No, well,
sense.
okay, yeah, because I didn't know them. I
That's
went to
what I'm
two
talking
parties that night. I went to the women's party. I went to the men's party, and it just was a different vibe. I didn't know the men either. I had to get to know them also. So at the beginning, it was just a transparent. I don't know women or men, and it was kind of funny on both sides in the beginning. I just didn't know question mark. But when I went to the party, I made the decision how I felt because of the vibe, the natural vibe that I got from the men and from the women. So from there, I just went from that. I only went by what I only went by what I had. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right,
it
I got
wasn't, and there's only one person that I had a personal thing with. The rest of them, I wanted to give an opportunity. It just wasn't there. It wasn't organically there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't
you.
force nothing to be there that wasn't. So I moved on. That's it.
Gotcha.
So, when you met the girls, there was only one person. Are you able to tell us who that person was?
I'd rather not say her. She's nobody to me, so I don't acknowledge her. I'm sorry.
And
I don't know
so
her.
you feel like that one person was a domino effect when it comes to the
Yes, I do.
girls.
Like I said, when I say follow the leader, yes, I do. And I see her online saying, "Oh, she thinks that it's me. It is her." She was, she was being involved with the X5 Heartbeat member from the last season, so she's tied in with him as well with the press and curl. So I mean, I don't have time to deal with that type of stuff. I can't. I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't.
There you
Commission
go.
reviews has no time for you, is what she's saying.
Pretty
Okay.
much, yes, 100%.
And you know
But
that same male person has said that I was a delusional because I linked those two. And I'm so glad I heard you say that, Commissioner, because I know that I was not reading it wrong, you know, because there
You
was no
weren't,
reason
Sean.
why. I mean, other ratings, I guess, should have made it to the end.
But everybody the whole season kissed her ass, and I will say that, including Maud, who I love very much. But everybody else
no,
kissed her ass the whole season. I'm
to
sorry.
me, yo, and I say this, and I'm gonna
Oh
say this.
my.
I'm like, I did not know. I never saw her because to me, as a single mom with two children, you're looking for financial stability in a relationship. You're not gonna find that in a PE teacher. You know what I mean?
Dog, no,
Hey,
man.
you got the
So I'm
summers
just
off.
saying.
My,
He has
my,
something
you
else
wrong.
going
My is
on,
wrong.
Lord.
No,
Come
I'm just
on.
saying
That's a
I'm being
young man. He
realistic,
can
you
have something
guys.
else going on. Stop.
She's a
Hey, do
beautiful
you want the
girl.
summers off? Do you want
Exactly.
frequent flyer mileage or
You want
what? What
him?
do you want?
Let's say he's educated and he's working a job every day. Can he get some
Well,
form?
but his
Yeah,
money
he's
is
making
not
an honest
money.
living, Mom.
Black man teaching? Come on.
You got the summers off.
I
You got the
get
summers
that.
off.
I receive that. I get that. I receive that. Unfortunately, his credit score remains at 700, though. You know what I'm
My,
saying?
you don't know what that man credit score is. Lord have
Oh
mercy.
my.
My,
Oh
what?
my.
Now she gave him a whole number. How do you
She got the
know?
whole number. Yeah, she know them 9 digits to the number. Ain't
But look,
no. Look at the
This
credit
is
report.
my favorite cast.
Creditreport.com. Credit
Sean, this
Karma.
is my
No, I
favorite
say
cast member on here.
700.
She's gonna have
Credit
to. She
Karma.
wanted to look out for her. That's her favorite cast member on the show. Hey, my
No,
God,
my
she's so
favorite,
pretty. Ain't let that
You want me to
my
hook you up,
out.
Mod?
favorite, no, my favorite
You want me
was
to hook you up, Mod?
Vanessa.
So you like the
Yes, Sean.
actress
Sean, what do you have
and
to say?
okay.
Go ahead, Sean.
I said, you want me to hook you up, Mod? You want me to hook you up with Mr. PE teacher?
Not him. Mark
Well,
wouldn't even walk. She probably walk
Not
across the
not with
street
Mr.
if she saw
Mod, not
him
with Mr.
thinking,
Mod
oh
in the
God, he's
background. I don't think so.
Yeah, Mod is married.
Mark
your
Hey,
was
little
just
brother
be
hey,
doesn't.
hey,
scared
hey,
of
don't look this way. Don't come this way. I'm taking two.
be scared of He's just a PE teacher.
Hey, not messing up my home. No, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
A
okay.
PE teacher.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a PE teacher.
Mod.
if
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
mistaken, was she a anesthetist?
Here's the
Wait,
thing, though. Here's
Mark,
the
first
thing.
of all, isn't that true? Was she an anesthetist?
Was
Did
Who?
she
she
a
do
what,
patients?
Sheila?
Oh,
What was her occupation?
oh,
An esthetician with no license.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. We talking about a PE teacher? Come on now, Mark. Yeah, come up. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It's she got to renew though now
Done. It's
recently.
serious.
It's done.
I was confusion. Just like I was confused with Patrice. You know, when Patrice was introduced to us, Patrice, I thought that she's a businesswoman. You know, she has this company, she's driving celebrities. And then she meets Chaz's brother, and she has a license, she's a licensed massager. I'm like, I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't
I
know
did
she
not
was
know
at
that.
LMT either. I didn't know she was at LMT either. Yeah, I was like, wow, oh, really?
But I have to tell you this. Chaz's brother was also very weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean weird?
With
Let me see your
why did he
fingernail.
keep telling?
Let me see your fingernail.
No.
Oh my God, I'm going on
I'm
mute.
like,
He,
are you
he was a
FBI?
little zesty.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, I'm a toes man. I'm a toes man. I'm a toes man down there.
And you know, maybe he's looking at the fingernails and imagining the toes. I don't know.
I'm a
If you
toes
wasn't
man.
in
I'm a toes man.
Don't ask, don't imagine.
I
Don't
don't know.
imagine too much.
Kind of strange.
I became a toe man after watching Boomerang.
Me too. I look at me and toes too. Shit,
Yeah.
y'all toes brown and on top of each other. That ain't no good looking.
You look at the shoes, the heels run over the shoes, huh?
Hey, Erica. Where you at?
Listen, I was like, okay, what the? So first of all, you're introduced to us like you are very highest of the military, all right? So why are we talking about? I like your nails. I like your nails.
Allegedly.
I can't confirm or
Allegedly.
deny.
No comment. No comment from the peanut gallery over here.
Yeah, he was giving off weird vibes. I don't know.
Erica, talk to us about those nails.
Hey, Erica.
Hey,
Hey, Erica, what's up, boo?
Kamisha is here, so don't misbehave. But just talk to us about Chaz's
You
brother
said
with
what?
his fake.
You said what?
Kamisha
said-
is here, so don't misbehave.
Oh my God.
But talk to
Erica,
us
my
about
girl,
the nail situation.
oh wait, hold on. Sorry, that's for me. Hold on one second.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? I really found it really weird because
Maybe that
you're
might be a fetish of his. I don't know. It might be a fetish of his. No.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
the
think when
nail
he's-
thing. I thought he said your nails are cute because you know how he seemed very like that person who was raised like if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all, right? So he was just like, they both have cute nails. He didn't really like. He definitely didn't like Vanessa, and realistically, you know, Patrice just came around 2 weeks ago. So, what else is he gonna?
Are we blaming Vanessa though? I'm not gonna blame Vanessa though.
Yeah, but Marge, you gotta admit it was no chemistry between Chaz's brother and her. Like they didn't seem like they hit it off.
I do.
Yeah.
Sheila. I don't have to have a chemistry with your brother. I'm not sleeping with your brother at night.
I
In
know.
fact, I'm not massaging those balls. I'm not massaging your brother's balls at night.
Yeah, but
Okay,
that was the
Wow.
scene, Mark.
okay,
That
we're
was
not.
the
Wow.
scene. That was the
Uh,
scene.
Wow.
Meet his family. What are you talking about? Where you sleeping at in the night? I'm talking
Yeah,
about
but
the
Maude,
I don't think
assignment.
about your
Do you
brother.
remember what the assignment was, Mark? To meet his family. So
right?
Vanessa
So
Yeah.
met his family and the
I
brother and
don't
them.
give a damn if your brother likes me.
Okay, let's back up. 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 Let's back up a bit. Okay, can we back up a bit?
Yes.
Now, I would have found it disingenuous to supposed to meet your ex, and this dude shows up that's supposed to be Vanessa's ex. You could tell good as well they never went out. They never went together. They did not have a relationship with each other, romantic relationship with each other. So number one, I'd have been pissed off about that. Okay. This what was his name? Thomas. Was it Thomas or something like that? You know, I know they were probably co-workers. That's it. You know, but other than a romantic relationship, you know, I'd have been pissed off about that. I think, you know, and number two, you know, talking to different cast members, you know, we're not seeing these dates in order in which they happen. So, you know, it's a whole lot of stuff that happens every
You're
time.
right, Sean. Talk to him, Sean. Tell him.
So therefore, you know, what we're seeing is reaction to something that might happen a couple of weeks ago, and we're just seeing it now, and we're trying to make it make sense when it makes sense to them because they're that's how they're filming it, and they're saying it when they begin to watch it back with us. You know, what happened? No, I didn't say that. That happened such a time, and no, that happened such that. You know,
It's not your
and
wife.
trying to make sense. You know, remember it's quote unquote reality, and I put reality in air quotes. You know, TV, and they just try to sell the story, trying to push the ratings. That's a TV. I ain't staying on the bright line yet and chandelier, nor the tool in the shed. So that's just me.
also, I think
Is that a
Chaz
mic drop?
was playing in our face from the beginning because I
He was
mean, real talk, she was done the moment she said she didn't like dogs. Like you can't be a dog owner and you are, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But Erica.
Come on, Erica. Tell it again.
But Erica, no. It goes both ways.
Yes.
no, that's what I'm saying. He must have
It
been
goes both
pretending for the
ways.
show because you knew you're not gonna get rid of your dog, dude. From the jump, he knew he wasn't gonna get rid of the dog, and
Okay.
she doubled down. I saw her do a video a week or so ago where she was like, "Yeah, you know, some people treat their dogs better than their children, and I don't get it." As soon as she said she didn't get it,
She spoke my language over here, but go ahead.
as soon as she said she didn't get it, I was like, you don't have to get it, but you're not gonna be with no dog owner. You don't have to understand it, but ain't nobody who owns a dog gonna date you.
Hey, Erica.
And it's okay. You date your dog though. Go ahead and date your dog.
Hey, Erica.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I gave up a dog, you see how that ended up with him. You know, remember I have the chicken on Married at First Sight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. As soon as he got rid of his dog on Married at First Sight, you knew he was never gonna be man enough. Never gonna be man enough. He was always gonna be.
Oh my God, Erica's going hard in the paint today. Go ahead, Erica.
I mean, I'm just saying that if we didn't learn anything, that's one thing you did learn from Married at First Sight. It's like he
don't give up the dog. Don't give up the dog.
His dog, and she still didn't choose him. So Chaz already knew. As soon as she said she don't like dogs, Chaz already kind of knew. He probably once he told his brother she didn't like dogs, his brother was looking like, "Why did you waste my time on this date?"
He sure did. Now that's funny. He sure did. He looked like what?
But to keep it 100 though, as soon as Vanessa said, I don't know. As soon as she said, I don't know, when he asked her if decision day was today, and I'm like, this is decision day. We at the end. It's not no whole bunch extra days. But as soon as he asked her, and she said, I don't know, He already knew. I don't know is a no.
But do you think that she was confused up until the end, or she was not aware of? Because sometimes we sacrifice things for our relationship, and maybe she was hoping that Chaz is gonna sacrifice. I feel like when Chaz came to that scene, he was not sure that she's gonna choose herself. I feel like he thought that she's gonna choose him, and that stupid dry rose was bullshitting. I feel like he was coming to that with that dry rose, saying, "You know what? This is the end of our difficulties, and we're gonna start afresh. This is why I brought these flowers. I know you love flowers. We're gonna have to start." That's why he sent that text message. If you knew you're gonna be ending things, why are you sending a text message to her saying, forget about everything else, let's start afresh? Somebody help me.
Is that why he bought them dead flowers, them dead roses of dead flowers from the grocery store?
To say, you know what, forget about
When I would have saw them dead flowers, I knew I wasn't the one. I'd have been like, oh yeah, he ain't finna choose me.
I mean,
who gives somebody dead grocery store flowers? Dead at that.
You can bring that dead to say, you know what, it is a closure for all these 11 connections that I've had. So
hey, it might have been a producer involved in there. You never know. Might have been a producer in there. You never know.
True.
In my opinion, she's another one that's just sat back and let a man talk to her like that. I just don't like that. Just like Maya, she sat back and let LaRon behavior just, it just was unacceptable. In no way. I would have left them flowers. As a matter of fact, I probably would throw them sunflowers in the water.
Oh, so you think
you talking about how Chaz spoke to Mimi?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, not Mimi.
It's like,
how Chaz spoke to Vanessa.
But how Chaz, what he said to her, it was really condescending.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Mimi.
It was so bad.
I completely 100%.
Yeah, he wouldn't have to, say all that what he said to her. I mean, it was very low.
Well, I'll tell you what I heard.
He's going to talk about the dog. It was. I don't think that was part of it, but that wasn't the main thing.
Well, I'll tell you what I heard when I heard him say what he was saying to her. I immediately my mind went to music when I heard it. It went my man went to New Edition. Sorry, you're not my kind of girl. I don't know if y'all remember that song. Sorry, you're not my kind of girl.
Sean, when you heard that New Edition, you're not my kind of girl.
That's right. You're not my kind of girl.
But Sean.
Yes.
Sean, would that be a kind of your girl if she chose you, though? Because to me, when he was coming in there, he was really 50-50. He was not sure if she's going to choose him. And I feel like when he came with that dry rose, he was like, you know what? I'm going to come with this dry rose so that if she chooses me, I'm going to be like, you know what? Forget about all these dry connections that we've had. Let's start afresh. Because why was he sending that text message? You're messing up with my mind. You screwing me up.
Your buddy trying to get back in. Commissioner trying to get back in.
But Sean, I have a question for you. Okay?
Okay.
This is a 47-year-old man. Okay? He's financially stable.
Correct.
He has, sometimes when men don't want to get in a relationship, it's because they are not financially stable. He's financially stable. Okay? He's a good-looking guy. Why is it that he's not in a relationship right now? He's 47 years old, almost going to 50.
Well, I mean,
wait a minute. Why is this guy so confused that you meet beautiful women who have all they're independent in all their ways, and you get so confused up until the very end.
He
And the
wasn't
girl that you want to
Okay.
choose,
He
the
wasn't
girl that you want to
confused.
choose.
That's why Rashida went off on
Okay.
him, and she
I,
self-eliminated.
I'll say it like this, Mark. I'll say it
You
like
right,
this.
Mimi.
Now, I'll say it like this, Mark, to answer your question. Okay. I know is YouTube censored? Can I say it this way? Okay. Now,
Go ahead.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a single man at 47 years old, because I'm a single man in my 50s. Okay. I'm in my 50s. So, I mean, I'm financially stable. You know, I'm not wealthy as he is, nothing like that. I'm not trying to compare myself. But something somebody told me a few years ago, okay? I was teaching at a community college in North Carolina. And the president there, you know, black guy, first black president of the institution, the guy asked him, they said, "Doctor, how is it that you're a single man and you're the president of this institution and
Right.
you don't get involved with
Yes.
the faculty and staff, right?"
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm a single man." He said, "I've been married before." He said, "But he said, y'all pay me about $130,000 a year." This was 2011, right? And he said, "Okay." He said, "But I learned this a long time ago. And this is where it gets rocky." He said, "I learned this." He said, "If you're gonna fuck up, don't fuck down." He says, "Always mess with somebody that got more to lose than you do." So sometimes men, when we get to that age and when we have acquired a bit, it's hard to tell who you want to F up with versus F down with, you know, because if you F down with wrong woman, then next thing you know, you are going to you're gonna mess around and lose everything you
Right.
got. So
Mhm.
you don't want to make that. Yeah, sometimes you can be guarded, very guarded, what have you. I'm not making any excuses for him. I don't know him from a can of paint, what have you. But the idea is that sometimes you just have to be that careful and cautious. I would encourage even a woman, you know, if she got a means of substance, and this other dude, you know, just taking interest in her, she could lose everything she got by dealing with the wrong guy. You know,
Yeah.
so there's nothing wrong with a single man at 47 and no children, never married, and what have you, no relationship. So
I
it's
think
not
I
like he's
think
a
I
woke.
think for me, Sean,
You
I
sound like
think
he
for
a
me
what?
is
What you say, Sean?
Well, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you know, being
No, you say
47
it
years
sound
old.
like he's
Like what?
something. I was just trying to see what you said. He sounded like something. That's all I was trying to figure out what you said.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing wrong. I mean, nothing
No,
wrong with
the
being
end
47
part.
years old.
The end, just the end part. I didn't hear.
The
That
end
was
part.
it.
Oh, the end. What did I say? Oh Lord, Jesus, I can't remember what I said.
It
Lord.
sounds like something you was gonna say at the end.
But that's okay. No problem.
Oh, even a woman. When I say a woman, about a woman being that age and you know
No, you was just
amassing.
saying something about him being that age and being careful. You know, pretty
Oh
much
yeah,
just saying he
just
should
being
have been
careful.
careful.
Sometimes you just want to be careful. Want to protect what you have
Right.
because you could. I mean, it could take you years to build it up and only seconds to tear it down.
True.
Either way, you're gonna take a risk. You don't know
Yeah, either
how
way.
it's gonna go. Yeah.
That's
But
right.
I see what you're saying, the realistic part of it in your mind.
Yeah.
If you dumb yourself down or you go with someone, say for instance, you are a doctor and then you date down to as far as profession. I'm not saying that the clerk doesn't have any class or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But professional wise and education wise, the person dates down and they decide, okay, I'm gonna give this clerk and I'm gonna flirt with them and I'm gonna have relations with them. It kind of, it's kind of risky because they're not at the same level as far as education, as far as exposure to different things,
Correct.
that kind of thing. So it's kind of risky. But you have some intelligent people out there that doesn't have the education that on paper, but they're very smart. So it can go either way. And then you have some educated persons out there that are educated and they still act a fool. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't make a difference in some aspects, but either way, if you're gonna fall in love, you can't measure it as you're taking a risk either way.
True indeed. True indeed.
but
Yeah.
but love, in love you take a risk though. Why are we
Yeah.
acting like
You
we don't
do.
take a risk?
And then of course, you look at it. Why did some of these people come on the show? Some of these people came on the show because they were told about the show, You know,
Mm.
most of them swear that they never seen the show a day in their life. I don't know how true that is, but I don't know how true that is. And then some are connected to past season people. So, you know, so it just depends on how your reason, you know, are you looking for a come up? Some people are looking at for a come up, you know,
Right.
and don't care who they step on to get in the, you know, on their way to the top, you know, trying to make it there.
Chaz kind of
So,
reminds me of someone that I
yeah.
used to date, you know, very intelligent, you know, well spoken, that kind of thing. You smiling, Sean.
Now we dated. We dated. No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not, hey, I'm not even saying no names. You see, I'm in the chat. I got my back turned towards you. That's why I stay in the chat. It's too much. I got too much past behind me, so I don't show my face. I don't put myself out there because it's just too much.
Hey, your past is forgiven. This is Holy Week. Your past is forgiven.
Okay.
Hey, he forgot. He forgot,
And
but
then
they
copy,
didn't
and then what?
forget.
They didn't
No.
forget. Okay. I'll catch your sins in the sea of forgetfulness.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
No,
got you.
he
Thank you,
did,
babe.
but
Thank
they
you so much.
haven't. So no,
Okay.
I just stay in the chat.
Y'all, please forgive me for that profanity I use. I'm not a man of profanity. I just please forgive me, okay? But
As
you know,
much as my cuss on here, I think it's just could be allowed. It's allowed.
okay. But each person has a simple motive for coming onto the show. You know,
I agree.
some for selfish reasons. Some like, you know, hey, I think I look good on TV, and I could use this as a springboard to something else. You know, maybe I could get a quote unquote, the word is a spinoff. You know, maybe I could be on Ready Love Make a Move. You know, when it comes back out, you know, I could be on that show, what have you, or I could be on something else or what have you. You know, we see it has panned out in past seasons. Another couple has gotten on another show. So I mean, people have various reasons for wanting to
Come
be
on
on the show.
Yeah.
Other than truly, you know, being ready to love. You know.
Not
I don't know.
to cut you off, Sean, but while you saying that, I thought about a comment that Chaz made about the women. These are not normally his pool of women. And I'm like, okay, if you knew that, well, why just, you know, come on the show and take part in the show if you knew that these women weren't your, you know, the caliber of women that you normally are interested in. Why?
Mimi, when was that said? Was that said on the episode?
But
I think this was said on one of the interviews that he.
Okay, one of the interviews. Okay,
good.
I was just wondering. I was like, wow.
Yeah, because he's always in the bushes now.
Yeah,
so.
He's always. He's doing too much.
You know, looking at it, really,
he's doing too much.
I really think somebody would have been good for him, Lay Lynn. However, I don't think she would have had the tenacity to survive all these episodes.
Oh yeah.
The way the dates panned out, I don't think she would have had the tenacity. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he just over, and there's nothing wrong with being confident. You know, you have a nice home, you have this going on and this going on. And I see it as the women, you know, really, complimented him and, you know, saw what they saw about he had seen on paper that he had his things together. It's nothing wrong with that. But it's like he took it a different way. You know, like the women saw his assets and what he had and just, you know, they were after that.
So he felt like the caliber of women that he was on the show with was lower than what he normally
Right.
dated.
And he said that he normally deal with like corporate America women.
Oh wow. And you know what's in corporate America? A lot of kind of
Jackie with the good hair. Jackie with the good hair.
Corporate America.
Jolene.
Yeah, black over here.
The ivory tower. The ivory tower.
Yeah, that says a lot about him too. You need to because I'm quite sure it's not all Caucasian women out there that's in corporate America. You need to change your pool and you need to change your circle.
Okay.
It's all kinds of women out there. we Black American, we African American women are steady continuously involving.
Now,
We change every
let me
day.
say this: what I think about maybe corporate America. It could be a variety of women that he is, has. I guess I should say in his boardroom, in his vicinity, but it's just not a lot of African American women. You understand? There could be a lot of women of other color now. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just not a lot of us that was on that show
Not
in
no
those
space.
rooms.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
They're in different rooms. They may
Right.
not be in the same
So
room
when
as
you
you
say
are.
Caucasian, that's being, he could take offense of that. He could say that's
Yeah.
not necessarily what I date, just
Yeah,
a
I'm just putting
Caucasian.
it out there because
Right.
that's
But
what
no,
came
but
to
you're
mind.
right. But I just want to defend us in case he get on Maul.
Oh, he ain't gonna get on mine because I get in that.
Girl,
No.
Well,
nobody,
hey,
nobody.
look at it like this. Look at it. You know how it was last season. You know how homegirl said that so and so looked like he like white women. Last season. So,
Chaz, fall back. We
so,
just giving our opinion.
so we
Yeah,
just
well,
giving
he
our
made the
opinion. We
statement that
don't
he
know.
don't date this kind of caliber of people. What kind of
Yeah, that's
caliber
What
what
do
he
you guys,
women
said.
is it?
I
Because to
didn't
what do
me,
you
say.
guys
all of
think?
them were beautiful black
What do you
women.
guys think about the girl who was really turning up on the other reunion? What's her name?
Glenn? Glenn?
Yeah.
Oh, turn it
No,
up.
the
When you turn
girl,
it
the
up.
girl,
Oh,
the girl was really.
Alexis.
Yes,
Alexis. Uh-huh.
she was like,
Well,
she's dating.
Alexis, I think she has this little woman's complex that hey, she's a very small woman and people have probably picked on her and said, look, I'm just gonna let you know you ain't gonna mess with me like that. I'm gonna hit you before you hit me.
Hmm.
She definitely got a
Comes off as
conflict.
nice and
I think that's what
easygoing,
they
saying
look
she
for.
had a disease or what have you, and we gotta drawn into the sympathy for her, feeling sorry for her because she had this quote unquote disease. But now we see that with the blowing out up between her and Koshia in one of those early episodes, and now it spills over into the reunion, and now it's between her, Koshia, and LaRon, and then all this problematic stuff comes about. So I don't know. I have no idea.
If she wanted Tommy, she can get it.
Yeah. Well, hey,
I'm just saying.
I'm letting down. Oh, really? We gonna do that? Really?
Koshia was ready to throw down. If she wanted
Koshia was like,
Tommy.
We should hit them with
okay.
That was probably all she had too. That was it.
all she had, and then she started crying.
Denzel Washington said it this way.
Somebody would say, "Boo!" He would have jumped.
And the other girl, she was like, really? Is that what you want to do?
Denzel Washington said it like this. Denzel Washington played Frank Lucas. He said, the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room.
That's right.
So, Ma, did you already talk about what do you think about Maya and Justin? Do you think they're gonna make it, or do you have some insight on it?
That's Mika. And Justin.
Mika. Okay, Mika and Justin.
We
do you
talked
have
about
any
it,
insight?
and I said for me, the only thing that is gonna be a problem for them is the finances. Okay. Because we know Mika is not financially stable.
Right. So now does she have 2 children or 3?
She has 2 children. She's taking care of her 2 children. And the teacher, the PE teacher, is not gonna give you the finances that you need.
Right. No, but are they? But you haven't heard whether they're not together. You haven't heard whether they're not together.
Bro, listen to me. You can have sex all day, all night. Good sex is not paying the bills.
Well, he can go back to school, Maude.
You can go to school all you want, but National Grid is waiting for you when you get home. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same way with anybody that works a job. And that's the same way with anybody that works a job. A job is just what a job is. A job is just over bills. Just over bills. That's it. It's just over bills. J-O-B.
Okay, Sean. And when I saw Mika's dad with that little head, cute head, talking about fishing, I knew that brother brother, that brother needs his mortgage paid. Okay. I was like, okay.
Well, I mean,
But a teacher, a PE teacher, is not gonna be paying your mortgage.
So do
well,
you
I'll
think
say
they're
it like
still
this.
together
I'll say,
now, though,
yeah,
Mark? Or you think they're
there is
broken
no
up?
money
What
in
do you
education,
think?
really. Yeah.
I'm
You
just
think?
saying,
Do you think
all
they
these
still together?
connections. I would love for the teacher to have a connection with Mika, but the finances are not financing.
I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this. This is my opinion. In my opinion. When I look at those two, I see Jessica and Marie from last season.
Oh, no. At least they kissed in front of us.
No, yeah.
Jessica and Maria with your greased ass hair, they never
That's
kissed.
true.
They never
No, he got the church. She got that church
DNA.
hug. That church hug.
Yep, you sure did.
Yeah.
Maurice from the last season.
chemistry.
Maurice is like, I'm going to Africa. I'm going,
Mhm.
brother. First of all, remove all that grease on your hair, okay?
Ooh.
Because in Africa over here, we don't do grease. We don't go do. We can be third world countries, but we take care of ourselves.
That's my Yoruba sister.
Yeah, Ma, but what about the other guy who was from Nigeria who's wearing that rug on his
bullshit.
head?
Bullshit.
You know he was wearing a rug.
I was so mad.
Jonathan. That's right, Jonathan.
No, was it Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Wasn't it Chris? That was Ma's love. That's her love. She loved Chris. Was he wearing a toupee on his head? It looked like a toupee. Every time I saw Chris, different pictures, his haircut was different.
Who you talking about? Chris from last season? From last season?
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Mark know who I'm talking about.
Don't we talk about Yoruba, brother?
They doing everything everywhere. Okay, he was wearing a toupee on. He got a little toupee going. Don't play, Mark.
It's like Yoruba, brother. Hey, look. They had to shoot that. They had to calm him down to shoot that scene now.
A man wig.
Yeah, there you go, Mimi. A man wig. She know he had one.
It's unbelievable. And then anyway. Hey, but
say that one more time.
Hey, he did.
Come on, Sean.
He did what he had to do.
No, I'm just saying. No. She be forgetting the one she like. When she like her, she forget all about her. She know Chris. Y'all ain't wearing the men wigs in Africa. Come on, Mark. Stop talking too hot, right?
Yeah, they just start getting westernized.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Ma know that.
Chris didn't know how to talk to women either when he get mad.
I mean, I saw that glass start shaking. He was start shaking.
You don't know an F about me.
F you. I don't know an F about me. You don't know an F about me. I don't know.
Was that like? I swear, I feel like they got a certain they got typecast. They pick the members based on certain class types of people, because that's LaRon this season. He getting mad. You know what I'm saying? His emotional IQ is like, what? I ain't no simp.
But I think the difference between LaRon and Chris is that Chris is way financially stable.
Yeah, but LaRon said he's stable.
LaRon good money too. LaRon made good money too.
Now, I'm not saying he made what Chris made, but again, that's the same thing. He's still financially stable and they cast him. He and Chris got a lot of the same personality traits.
Now you can be financially stable when I'm trying to start a family. Like we can be financially stable where we're gonna hire a nanny.
Mm-hmm.
We can also be financially stable where I don't have to work.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I can take care of my baby
Right.
after I get from that maternity leave. I can take care of my baby. I feel
Right.
like for Chris can take care of my baby when I don't
Yeah.
have to work.
I agree. I agree.
That this dude over here, like I have to work to take
Okay.
care of our baby. So they're two different scenarios.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying my Nigerian guy, Chris, has way more together
Mm-hmm.
compared
I agree.
compared to Lorraine. Lorraine
I
is over
agree.
here fucking around. Lorraine is over here
Right.
just bullshitting. Lorraine is
Mm-hmm.
over here. Oh, I'm from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. What does that
Getting,
mean? You're from
hey,
Jersey.
I
getting
don't
turned
know
up
those.
every Wednesday through Friday.
Well, but when it comes to apologizing, you're saying I'm from Jersey. So you're telling me Jersey people don't apologize? Jersey
Mm-mm, that's
guys,
not
Hey,
true.
black men from Jersey don't apologize?
Mm-mm, that's not true. Mm-mm.
Now I
well,
have to tell you
well,
this.
well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this, Mod. And it's not all over Jersey, I don't believe. A lot of New Yorkers and a lot of New Jersey people they just built different. I mean, New York is if you go
It's
into
a
New York City,
hustle.
particularly,
It's a
you're in a
hustle.
city. It's a hustle. Yeah, you're in a city where people don't even know how to speak to each other. You know, if I speak to you, I think something wrong with you. If you think if you speak to me, then do I know you? What are you speaking to me for?
I don't have
You know, it's
time.
like
I
keep
don't
your
have
head
time.
down.
I'm going to my work. I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah, keep your head down. But that really is no excuse for how you act. You know, where you grew up is not to speak because you really had an emotional intelligence and emotional maturity enough to behave better, I guess. You know. But here's the other thing. When this show can be dissected so many different ways. It can be
Right.
dissected so many ways.
That's true.
And when you look at it, I mean, my ex-girlfriend, she was from New Jersey. I mean, I was like, because we had a long distance relationship. And it was just a totally different vibe. I was living in Alabama, she was living in Virginia, and what have you, and we were one time zone apart, and she was very rarely to say I'm sorry or I apologize. That was just her growing up in New Jersey.
Don't talk to my
I was
husband.
more apt to say I
Please
apologize.
don't talk to my husband because we don't apologize over here. We said, you know what? I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm glad. I like
I
that.
get where you're coming from. I can do better.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, Ma. Oh, you done taught me something. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take no accountability. No accountability from now on. I'm gonna say, I
What are you apologizing for? You have to know what you're apologizing for.
Exactly, Mimi. I'm like, okay, what do I have? I have no, Sean. I have birthed 3 children. I have stretch marks on my stomach. I have experienced pain. And so, meet me halfway. I get where you're coming from. I get that. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
My brother.
I love this bar. You teach me some BS.
I know that's that West African BS. That's that West African BS.
Yeah, but I like it. I see where she's coming from. I see where Ma's coming from. And I can
my brother. Oh, listen, my brother.
Who is this?
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Residential income online.
They hit your link, Ma.
They sure did. I'm waiting for them to speak.
Yes, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
I'm also a fan of Ready to Love. Yes, I can hear you all.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a fan of Ready to Love, and I saw your link available.
Ah, we lost him, you guys.
Okay, now we need you to
Oh
give that
wow,
West
this is
African.
getting kind of crazy
We
and
need you to give that
interesting.
West African apology.
I want
We
to
need
hear
you
what
to
he
give
had
that
to
West
say.
African apology.
Yeah, he sounded so African.
He sounded like he's gonna try to sell us something. So
I
don't give
didn't know
out your
what he was getting
email.
ready to say. I was getting out. I was like,
Can I
I
talk
was
to you
trying
about
to
your
listen.
extended
I
call
was
warranty?
already trying to. I was
I
like,
thought it was
and
Chaz.
how did
Can
you
I talk to you
feel
about
Right,
your
that's what
extended
at
call
first.
warranty?
I was like, is it
and
Chaz
how
or
was
LeBron?
LeBron?
Because you know they stick in everybody's lives. They be in every single
Let me ask this
live.
question. Can I ask this question?
Yo, wait a minute. He's coming back. Guys, behave. Behave.
I don't know who you
Oh my
talking to.
gosh, he's
I'm
here.
gonna be me regardless of where I go.
Okay.
Oh, there he
Come
is.
on, residential.
Oh,
I am
he's
the queen.
real.
Residential. I don't know. I don't know you. Are you a subscriber?
Residential, come on. Go ahead and speak to these people.
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hey,
Good evening.
Hi.
Oh, I can subscribe. I haven't, but I have followed Maud. She been on Carmisha's show, and so
My name is.
I
I'm
just saw
sorry,
her
baby.
on her own channel,
I'm
and it's a
sorry, honey. It's
small channel,
Kamisha.
which is good.
It's
So I felt that I was
Kamisha. It's
comfortable
Kamisha.
jumping to talk to you guys about the show.
So what do you think about LeBron and Chaz? Let's get to it.
I have mixed feelings on different characters, but LaRon, I don't think it was nice of LaRon to do what he did to William.
Oh,
agree.
okay. So,
I'm with you on that one. I think Laurent knew what he was doing to sabotage William and Mia's relationship so that he can insert himself in the situation. Okay. I'm with you on that one. And then Mia is left like, oh, I don't like drama. I don't like drama. And then she eliminates him. But also in the end, I did not see anything between William and her. Residential. Did you see anything between William and Mia though?
No, I did not see that at all. And I believe he mentioned that on Little Black Book that they were often conversating by phone, but it was nothing romantically.
Because she didn't have enough money. He doesn't have enough money for her. And then he was taking time off of work. He was already borderline broke, and then he took time off of work to take care of his parents. So he really wasn't gonna have enough money to make her secure. I'm not gonna say she's a gold digger, but she definitely mentioned several times she needs a man that's gonna give her security, which equals pay her bills.
But then but then can we acknowledge though that finances is a key element into a successful relationship, especially
100%.
when you're
I
at
agree.
a certain age.
Go ahead,
See,
Big
At a
Daddy
certain
Kane.
age,
I-
yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Big
Okay.
Daddy
Praise
Kane.
him for it.
Romance
Praise
with
him
no
for it.
finances is a nuisance.
I mean,
That's what Big
But
Daddy
here's
Kane
the
said.
problem.
okay,
If you
okay.
prioritize money, then that's why you get what Maya got. Because she was so busy. LeBron is, from what I've seen so far and what he said, he seems to be financially stable. Is his mental stability that is at question.
Mhm. Right.
And the fact that she saw he was crazy a while back, but she also saw that financial stability. So when you prioritize the money and it takes you, I don't know, 10 to 12 weeks to say, okay, I choose myself. When he been crazy for at least 4 weeks. He been crazy for 4
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
So she was
Yeah,
just like, okay, pay for me and all my friends to go out one more time. I'll see how it goes.
And that's why I was confused though. Erica, that's why I was confused because you have been seeing this guy for so long Why is it that now we are almost at the end and you're saying, I don't like the way he speaks? You knew how he spoke. You know how he was talking to you when you started talking to him. You knew he was cussing. He's from New Jersey. You know, he's from New York City. We cuss. We cuss over here, you know, and then you go to church on Sunday. We do that. That does not mean anything.
Maud, what in the? Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Please help me. Please help me because I would be feeling that residential. I want. Are you married?
Who?
You.
No. No.
Why are you not married? Okay, but anywho. Okay, so you are not married. So you go out. You go out with this girl. All right. You go out with this girl, and you go to the bathroom. So you know you're having a good time in this club or whatever place that you are in. You go to the bathroom, and the next time you come back, she's exchanging numbers with some dude. Are you not gonna be feeling some type of way? This is why I'm on the right side. I'm gonna feel in some type of way. I'm not gonna come back over here.
I'm 100% with you regarding that. She knew. A woman knows when to trigger a man.
Excellent.
And
Hallelujah.
she wasn't really into LaRon that
Thank
well
you.
anyway. So she had to figure out a way, and it just all fit. It fit perfectly for her to be talking to another dude to get LaRon upset. Now, I wasn't there, but maybe on her defense, maybe she said, LaRon, let me introduce you to this person that I know. You know, usually when two people are out, a man and a woman, they're out. And if there's someone else, either if that woman sees another man, she will say, oh, hey, dude, this is the person I'm with for tonight, or this is the person I'm hanging out with. You always include an introduction with the person. Either way. Now, if she didn't do that, that will make LaRon feel some type of way.
Somebody say amen.
It the right way, or if he handled it the wrong way. But in my opinion, she really wasn't 100% into him because she was too washy with William. When she jumped William to be with LaRon, that let me know that she was not committed to William. So she could have did the same thing to LaRon, bounce like a little fly, like a little bee, bouncing from flower to flower. But then again, I'm not trying to go against anything, but that's just my opinion.
She was committed to the dollar.
I agree. The highest one.
She was committed to. When Will started looking like his money was funny, she didn't even want to hear anything about his parents. Now,
well, if she was committed,
LaRon said, I don't have any kids. I don't know if he said it on the show or in a thing, but he said he spends half, like his income, like basically he drinks so much because I think he's covering all his bills with one check. So it's not it's not just what you make, it's what you spend. So he might have an extra $5 or $6 grand a month to do nothing with because he ain't got no kids. He's just out there, you know, trying to live his best life. So she's like, okay, we're going to go to the club. You're going to buy me a drink. And I know you think we on a date, but I done told all my girls you popping bottles. So they all going to come. And he invited the other people from the show because it's like.
No, he didn't invite them. He didn't know they were coming. He said that he didn't know they were coming. They just all of a sudden.
That's what I'm saying. Maya called all the people and said he put his card down. Come get in on this tab, and they came. And that's probably not the first time she called Mika. Like, okay, girl. She treated him like a trick because she was there for the money. But that's why, you know what I'm saying. If you not really that into that person, you're not going to introduce him at a club. Exactly. She might go to that club all the time because she knew that person. So she's like, okay, LaRon might not be with me next week. Why would I introduce you?
Well, that's a point too, but at the same point,
that's a good point, Erica.
She knows, that is a good point. Women know how to trigger a man to be upset, and if she did not include him in the introduction or something, Or it would have been okay if she would have spoke to him for a few minutes, then bounce back to him. But it seemed like they had a conversation, a long one, in my opinion.
My question would
I
be,
agree. Erica, go ahead.
how should I put it? Okay, first of all, I do think she saw dollar signs with LaRon. That being said, I don't think LaRon is I don't want to say stupid, but I'll say as innocent as he's portraying. He knew she was getting with him for his money the same way she knew that's what she wanted. So to me, that's the thing. He's like, okay, I'm not going to buy you and all your friends drinks and you have me looking stupid at the club. That's the only thing he's mad about is because she done invited Rashina, she done invited Mika, and you know LaRon was the one who put the card down. They are all drinking off of his tab, and as soon as he won his small bladder to the bathroom, she right there talking to the next guy.
Okay, because Mia was not really attracted to anybody on this case. Mia was not attracted to anybody. Sheila, would you agree with me when I say Mia was not really attracted to anybody on this case? She was not attracted to Will.
She wasn't. She wasn't attracted to any of them.
But if she was,
she came in looking for a certain type of person. Let me say this. She came in looking for a certain caliber of man. Just like how Chase said the women wasn't up to his caliber.
Mm-hmm.
She came in looking for a certain caliber of men, and they weren't there. And that's what I say about Maya. But no, I agree with Maya.
Well, if she was for the top dollar, why didn't she go out to Chaz?
Chaz was not interested.
Good question.
Chaz was not interested. Chaz's eyes.
Isn't it a big age difference or something?
Okay, it's
no,
two
that
things.
wouldn't matter.
One, Chaz is so. I agree with Mia. He's so much older. But the main reason,
so much older. He's same age as me, man. Ooh.
I'm just saying he's a lot older than Mia. I'm
just saying me and him are the same exact age.
No, I'm in my 40s. Don't play with me like that.
He's 40. I'm 47. He's 47 too. So I'm not thinking that to be old.
Me either, because the type of man that Maya wants is gonna have to be established. He's gonna be older and established. He won't be her age.
But my point is, why would she do all that work? Well, you know, LaRon ain't got no kids, so he don't have to make all that because he ain't got nothing. He doesn't have to support anybody but himself, and he is already sweating you. You know what I'm saying?
But he does make I'm sure y'all know this. He's not like, I know you said the income, but he has good income. I'm just telling you, he does.
I know that's what we're saying, and I had said earlier he pays all of his bills with one check or something like that. So that means
he has more than one source of income, though.
That means he has a lot of disposable income to spend on Maya. That's why she chose him.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying with that.
Because he has a whole bunch of extra money. She don't have to fight off all these other random people.
No, I get you.
He didn't have 11 women after him. LaRon had her and nobody. So she already knew she was out of his league. She was like, she already knew she could get him and play him. Like from day one. Once he started talking about, oh, you're the one, and you don't have any kids.
Well, other than the drinking, I think one of the things that probably was a turnoff, depending on how the edited context was that when LaRon said he was a gamer. You know,
he said he also creates games as well.
Sometimes that he would take off if a new game came out and just play the game the whole day. And I think that's one thing that turned off some of the women. You know, maybe they didn't see it as being a serious person. You know, that this man here is in his 30s now. He want to play a video game the whole day. You know, so you know when part of his job involves working with software programs trying to design new games, what have you. So I think, you know, some women did not understand what he does for a living versus what he likes to do in his pastime. So that's just my thought.
But I don't understand what's the big difference if he's taking care of you and he's spending, you know.
Exactly, Sheila. Exactly.
Why does it matter if he takes a day off to play video games? I don't understand. You can't control every.
I tell you what the big difference is. I have two boys. They play games every day. Whenever they have an opportunity, they come back from school, they're playing the games. I'm not good, and I have a daughter. If my daughter came over here and tells you, oh, my boyfriend is just playing games every time, especially time that he has, to me, it has a negative kind of connotation. Like, I don't care whether you're making money. I'm not marrying. I'm not giving blessings to my daughter to a guy who's always playing video games. We're not doing that. How
Well,
about you?
listen,
Ma,
that's
but Ma,
what
let
he
me ask you a
does for a
question.
living, Ma.
What if he was, okay. So I have two boys as well that play video games, and sometimes, watching them grow up playing it, it had a lot of negative moments, annoying, loud, whatever. I get what my saying with that. It could be a lot. My sons were young. All I heard was "Da-da-da-da," or whatever, yelling. It was a lot. So I get what you're saying, Ma. But if an adult you're with, I'm sorry, that your daughter is with, is taking care of her. He's a good guy, gentleman. He's financially stable. She's very happy with him. She's like a queen. Would you
I don't
still
care.
have a
You're
problem?
playing games, you're playing
That
video
doesn't make
games.
sense. That doesn't
I
make any
don't give a
sense,
damn.
though. Doesn't
I
make any
don't give
sense.
a damn if your credit score is
That
900.
makes no
You're
sense.
playing
You have to
games.
have
You're
sensible. It
playing.
doesn't make any
You're
sense what you're
mean.
saying.
You're coming from work, and the only thing you can do is playing games. I'm not giving you my African blessings. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
God, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying. I don't know if the ancestors will agree with you on that, Mod. I'm sorry. I don't think they would
I'm
agree.
sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not blessing my daughter. I'm not blessing my boys. We are not doing that. How about you going out there and doing something to save
But
the
you can't.
world?
You can't control what you're. I mean, I know what you're saying, but you can't control with your daughter or son if they
But I
do
can
decide.
control, but then I can control what I'm gonna bless or not, right?
That's all. That's the only thing you
And
have,
in
and you may
that,
lose out on
in
something. You may
that,
lose out on
I'm
something
not
if you do
blessing your
that.
ass. I'm not. Not come
Girl,
over here.
okay, Mod.
I
I'm
come
not about
home
to do all
and I
this with
play
you.
my video games.
Now,
I'm
if
not
by
getting
his
any
if
blessings
it
from
by
you.
his ingenuity he makes your daughter a millionaire, you wouldn't give
Come
your
on,
African
Zaga. She
blessing on
don't. She
that?
don't. I don't think she.
That
Mm-mm.
we can negotiate.
Oh my God.
That's
And
You're not working, my
my
brother. You're not
look,
working. You're not working, brother.
Sean,
You're not working.
Sean, look. Ma's gonna be the one. Ma's gonna be the one where it's gonna be like, oh. By the way, Mom, he has $1 million and we're leaving because blessing the ceremony. We're leaving. Bye. And that does happen all the time. Come on, they're
I get
adults. They
that,
can choose.
but I am not gonna be blessing this marriage or this connection about you're paying student loans, and yet your guy is over here playing video games. If you come and tell me, mom, my student loans is taken care of, we are establishing our lives. And my guy, whenever he has some fun time, he want to play video games. Listen, I'm
So
gonna be calling all
what
my
kind of job
my
does he have to
ancestors.
have before you receive your blessing? What kind of job does he have to receive your blessing?
A job that you have already taken care of your student loans. You have bought a house, and I'm not paying a penny for that wedding, because this American thing of me and my daughter, I have to pay for her wedding. We are not doing that.
Welcome to
Where I
America.
come
Welcome to
from,
America.
Oh my
where
God.
I come from, you pay for the wedding.
Oh, Sean.
Welcome to America.
I'm not gonna be paying any single cent. Oh my gosh, my daughter is paying. My daughter has a wedding, and I have to go asking for. No, no, no. You want my daughter? I've raised her. She has degrees. You pay, and you give me a reward for raising a woman that she is.
That is not the way that word, Mod.
Okay,
I'm
well
sorry.
let me ask you this, Mike. Is your culture
She's in a
still
fantasy
arranged
world
marriage?
as usual.
What?
Is your culture
What?
still arranged marriage?
No, I'm not. I got married to my husband. It's not arranged marriage.
Okay, it's no arranged marriage. Okay, because I know,
No.
like, I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
part
know
of the
that.
continent. I
There
don't know
is
what part of the
there's that
continent you're
kind of
from.
arranged marriage, but no,
That's
yeah,
Maud's. That's
I
Maud's
got married
thing.
to my husband. There's nothing about arranged marriage, but I got married. My husband and I, we speak different languages. There's nothing about arranged marriage,
Okay.
but I am not gonna. I don't care. I'm not paying nothing for my daughter to be married to you. You pay me for raising a virtuous
Mom, what the
daughter,
hell are you talking
virtuous
about?
girl
That is
who
not
has
how that works.
accomplished.
Sir,
Boy, you
Ray,
need to put whatever
let it
you
get it
want
out. Let it get
down.
it out.
You
Let it
really
get it out.
don't want
No, that's
to.
just Maud's standard. That's
That's
what
that's
Maud's
that's my
standard
my
is.
standard is unwinnable. I'm sorry, ma'am. In this world and
We
country in America,
remain
it's no. I'm gonna tell you,
undisputed.
Mod, it's not gonna ever happen. Get over it.
It's
Everybody has
gonna
a daughter.
happen.
No. Everybody has a daughter and a son. Everybody does. No one's more special than the other. It does not work that way. You either gonna be with your kids, enjoying their life, or without them. Nobody
It's
gonna
not
put
gonna
up with
happen.
that. God
So
damn.
okay,
Son,
let me ask you this, Mont. Let me ask you this, Mont. Do you want her to
Yeah.
do you want her to marry an American man?
yes.
You want her to
But
marry
that American man is gonna pay me a token, which is called dowry
You
for
better talk.
raising a virtuous girl who understands who she is, understand who she is as a wife,
Mom's gonna have a ooh-wee.
that
See,
I have
mine is
taken
gonna
care
have
of,
a, ooh.
that I'm
Oh my
paying
God.
school fees, that every time I come home, have you done your homework? Are you in your honors class? Are you have to pay me for that. I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna
Nobody
give
going
you
to
just
pay
my
you,
daughter.
girl.
Yes, I have
Nobody
raised this girl.
going to pay you. I'm sorry. Nobody.
Oh yeah.
Not for
You're
your
paying
child.
me
It's not a
for the money for the
fee.
for the
Maud,
token.
only
It's a token.
American man, only American man, or are you open to other from Africa, from Canada, from Mexico? Are you open, or just has to be American man?
I am open to anybody who is gonna appreciate the work that I've done.
This girl.
The work she done raising her child.
She
Raising
said
my
the word.
kids.
Well, it's
Sheila,
according
what
to
it
we all have
takes for
Sheila. Come on.
it's according to her
Sheila,
faith.
wait.
We'll see if it comes to pass.
Wait, hold on. But Sheila, we have children. We are
Residential.
mothers. I have a
Residential.
daughter. I have a mother. I have a daughter and two sons. And I love my children. And I have very, very smart children who went to college and everything. And it's a lot of work involved with raising a child. But I am not going to look at it. If my daughter decides to, I'm going to be very hard on that guy. I'm not going to lie. The way I am, I'm going to be very, very hard. Whoever tries to come marry my daughter. But I'm not expecting nothing from that, like from him.
I'm expecting a whole lot.
Whatever's going to come out, my daughter's going to get all of it. She's going to get everything in the world. But I'm not expecting anything from doing my job as a mom. It's a thankless job,
To
unfortunately.
everybody out there, I'm expecting a whole lot. I never did all this raising up, paying all this stuff after school activities. You think that you just gonna
that
be
is not going
and then
to
I'm gonna
happen.
be paying for the wedding. I'm
So,
gonna
Maud, how much your
We are
husband
not
paid for you?
royalty. We are not
Maud,
kings
how
and
much
queens
your
of
husband paid for you?
Come on, man. That's not how that works.
You
How
didn't
much he
ask that
paid your
again,
parents
Sheila.
for you? Maud, how much your parents got for you?
Yes.
Good question, Sheila.
my husband I met my husband in New York City.
Okay.
Okay. My mom died when she was very young. She was in her 40s.
Okay.
She was like
I'm sorry about that, Ma.
Okay, I'm very sorry about
I
that.
know. I talked to you about that.
Yeah.
But my husband went back home, paid the dowry. He was punished because by the time we went back home, I already had 2 kids. So there was a fine for that. He never came to me asking me for permission for my mom to take my daughter away from me. And now she has 2 children. I took her all the way to America. Okay. So there's that. And he paid for that. Okay. And to me, I'm not settling. I'm not settling. I am gonna be,
I pray that
I
you
am
get exactly
sacrificing.
what you want. I pray that.
You're right, Ma. Don't settle, girl.
I'm not
Your daughter can meet an African. She can meet an Indian. There's a lot of cultures that do dowries, girl. He might not be from New Jersey. He ain't no LaRon. But your daughter could do better. So
we're not so much
Erica,
about Indian.
Erica, I cannot.
So, in other words, Erica, keep hope alive. Huh?
Exactly.
Come on, I'm right there with you.
Like with a southern drawl.
Keep hope alive.
No.
Can't talk like that with a southern drawl.
No.
The unrealistic view that Maud has at this moment is I cannot. I'm sorry.
I'm here to tell you, Maud. I watched 90 Day Fiance. There are people out there that will pay Now they might
Now,
not be American. They might not be American, but there's a whole world out there, girl. Your daughter does not have to.
But you heard, but Erica, you heard her say she wants her to marry an American. So for her
She
to
just
date
said
somebody
but
that.
from the
she was already an American though, right?
okay, no.
And
Right.
I'm saying the question was asked, Mons. Is what I'm saying. I know that. I'm saying that
yeah,
she wants
and
that
she's
She wants that USDA soil. That USDA soil is not paying a dowry. I'm sorry. I'm just telling
Okay,
you.
I know,
see, but
and she
as
has
Mom mentioned, her daughter's already a citizen, so she can date anybody and bring
mhm,
them over here because we
mhm.
already know from Ready to Love.
And
She don't need no American man. She just need an American. He just need to be
I
a
just
citizen.
need, yes,
They
I
need
just need
somebody who's
somebody.
ready to love.
This
Sure.
conversation is
Oh,
Well,
I
you can
need,
depend on Ready to Love
if
too.
you want me to be. Oh,
I need,
I'm ready, ready.
I
to
need
love.
somebody.
To love.
I need somebody, a man who is gonna acknowledge what I've done.
Okay,
raising-
don't cuss me out, man. Don't cuss me out, man. Don't cuss me out.
Okay.
Don't cuss me out. Please, can you promise don't
Okay.
cuss me out? Don't cuss me out,
Okay.
man.
Sean. Lord have mercy.
What if he was a white man?
Oh God.
Ooh, she ain't hear that.
What did you say?
What if he was a white man?
I love that. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have a problem with it.
Exactly.
For
The
me-
white man just has to pay double, but otherwise, it's
Exactly.
That's reverse discrimination. That's reverse discrimination.
Keep gassing.
Are
A white
Eric,
man.
keep
Are you
gassing
open
up.
for your daughter to go on Ready to Love?
Oh my God.
You know, they have to have you on the show because you'll be the mother. You know, you have to do all the scanning of the making sure they answer all the right questions. You know, you
okay,
answer all
Sean,
the right
stop
questions.
playing. You know, Ready to Love do not have that many more seasons. Don't even make no jokes like that.
Oh
Like,
my God, Erica with the
don't even
read.
try.
Hey, look, they haven't been to New York yet. They haven't been to Chicago yet.
They have been.
think-
They have not
New
been
York,
in
they've been to
Buffalo.
Chicago.
Well, we
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know
Buffalo.
they're not
Yeah.
going to Buffalo, Mike. Stop it. So you know they've got to be 2 years. So it's going to be maybe 2 years in Chicago. I think that'd be a good look.
They're gonna probably go to Brooklyn. They're gonna probably go to Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn.
That's
Or
fine.
Queens.
That's fine. I live in
Queens.
Brooklyn. I live in
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
Queens. They might go.
Well,
Yeah.
Kamisha, you make sure you
Are
get
they
on Ready
coming
to
up with
Love
another
too next
show?
time they come to Dallas.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I doubt if they
I
come back
think
to Dallas.
Ready to Love.
like
Hold
Love
on.
is
I
Blind.
think
I
Ready to
never
Love
ever
is done with
watched it.
Texas. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think Ready to Love is done with Texas at the moment. We've had
Yeah,
we've
When
been
they
down.
come
didn't have
back,
I
four
think
seasons.
they're
make sure
done.
you
They
get
had
on
four
there because
seasons
you
in
know you're a
Dallas.
hardcore fan.
They didn't have four seasons in
Done with
Texas.
that.
But yo, I can see why. I can see why they're done with Dallas. Yo, that girl at the reunion. I'm like, why is she casting on the cameras? Like, you know, I thought
But
she
yeah,
was
they had four
dancing.
seasons in Texas already. So
It's enough. Yeah.
yeah, they've had four seasons in Texas.
But
So I mean,
Kamisha,
two
what
in
about
Houston and two.
isn't her new show? I Never Ever Owns got another show,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
I
they
Never
have
Ever
Never
Met.
Met.
Is that like Love
never
is
ever
Blind?
meets.
I tell
Never
you what,
ever
I ain't
meets.
gonna be in no relationship with you in no 10 years and never met
So
you.
is that like
I tell you
Love is
that.
Blind?
Yeah, it's kind of
I
like
ain't
to
gonna be
me
in no relationship
a
with you for no
different
10
version
years and
of
never
it.
met you.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, I've talked to a few of the couples. They're really nice people. So I've already talked to a few of them.
So they
They're very
really
No,
nice.
that's
hadn't
not
met.
normal. That's not normal. That's
I
not
can't
normal.
wait to see it. What are you talking about,
Hey,
Ma?
That's
They
not
got
normal.
shows now on there. What is that? Love is Blind and some other show they got where the people never met. What's that? 90 Days
Sheila,
Fiance?
Sheila, that's nothing
no,
even 90 Day Fiance. It's not even that about Love is Blind. This is not normal. You have not seen somebody for so long and you
well, to me,
still.
it sounds like the black version of Catfish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
I tell you what, me and you ain't gonna be dating for those 10 years and I never met you and you never met me.
Yeah, but didn't you
President,
say
what do you
earlier
think?
you had a long distance relationship?
Hey, but
Did you ever see her?
but see, the thing is, I'm from the DMV, and so I would go to the DMV to see her when I would leave from Birmingham, Alabama. So I was living in
Oh, so
Birmingham.
you did see her.
Yeah. We knew each other.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
it wasn't like it was just distance. That's all. But it
Oh,
wasn't the
okay.
fact that we never met each other, because we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What
I
about
don't get down like that.
residential
Hey guys,
income?
I'm finna go, y'all. Thank y'all for having me up here. I
Thanks,
appreciate it. Y'all
Kamisha.
had
I
a good
Alicia, I
appreciate
conversation.
it.
You're
cannot
welcome.
wait for
Thank you.
you to. I cannot wait
Review
for
the
you to
Oh,
do
reunion.
bye,
the.
Krisha.
Hold on. So I'm sorry, really quick. I'm gonna say a couple of things. So next weekend, guys, just be on the lookout because there is the big party. I'm gonna be hosting a Q&A for the watch party for the reunion for the show with the cast next weekend. It's gonna be a whole weekend event, so make sure y'all just stay tuned. So I'll be recording everything. And Mod, I love you, but stop kissing the girl's ass from this season. And that's all I have to say.
That's why I
I
told you I'll
love you
see you next
all.
week, Misha.
Yeah, I'll see you next week. I wish, Mod, I wish you were coming. I wish I could have seen. I wish you would, but you better come for my birthday.
Yeah,
But
but
I
y'all
wish you were
stop.
coming.
Commission reviews. Stop
When your
kissing
birthday,
the
Kamisha?
guy's ass.
Oh, Mod,
Stop
Mod, let me
kissing
tell you
the
something. First
guy's
of all,
ass.
say the name right before you try to read somebody. Thank you. Love
When's your
y'all.
birthday,
Bye.
Kamisha?
July the 5th. July the 5th.
Oh, she gone now. There you go.
She gone. She.
Let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this. Let me pivot off something else. Let me ask you this. Okay. And new brother just came in. What's his name? Residual? Okay. Let me ask y'all this quickly.
Residential
Now,
income online business
We gonna call
marketing.
them RIO. Rio.
okay. Let me ask this quick question. Let me ask this quick question of
Income
everybody up here.
online. Rio.
Let me
Rio.
ask this question of everybody up here. Okay. Now we know that Reddit the way they bring people into the cast. Okay. Some people know each other, some people don't. What have you? Do you all think that Justin is kin to Christopher from Lassie?
Yep.
I'm
That
trying to
was the
think.
cutie pie, right?
You
That
think
was
he
the
is?
cutie pie from Dallas, right?
Oh yeah,
That's his
I
brother.
remember.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
he was.
he
Yeah,
came
they
in
went on a
first.
date with Janelle. Yeah, he was a guy from Mississippi too. He was from Mississippi too.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
from Mississippi
And
as
he
well.
sounded very country,
I
didn't
think
he?
that's his kin
Yes.
brother. I do
He
too.
was
Yeah,
country
They
yeah,
guy.
look
yeah.
alike, kind of.
They
They do look like
They
cousins.
look alike to me. They look like they could be brothers.
Me too.
Well,
They
you
look
know
like
how it
cousins or
is.
brothers.
They give them the inside secrets on how to get on. Say this, do that. Share this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, do y'all see a future with Ready to Love
I
like
just want
as
to
it's
know that.
going now, or what?
I do because everybody is looking for love. Everybody is interested in love. So that's something like from the beginning of time until the earth ends or whatever. That people gonna be wanting to know what's going on with people love because everybody wants it.
True, but you can't. But to me, it seems like they're watering down finding love. You understand? They're
It is.
watering
I
down the
agree with
process.
that. I agree with
And
that.
so with
See,
I
that
have
being,
said
it's
this.
losing its authenticity. It's like it's not really authentic anymore. It's losing. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
I hear
It's
you.
more like a
I
game
agree.
now. It's more of a game.
because
It's
But it's
everybody
like who's
wants
gonna get to
to.
the end?
right.
Yes, everybody want to make it to the end. Everybody want to get that
Yeah.
$1,000 check every week.
There is no. Oh, wait. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
I
think
don't
that's
wow!
know.
last. I think
You
Well,
they're
do
I don't
gonna
know.
all
I
that
They
for
get
don't.
that
$1,000
$1,000 check.
a week?
I think
I
they're
don't
gonna
think.
move
I don't
on
think it's
to
that hard. I
The
don't think it's that
$12,000,
much.
they're gonna move on
$12,000 for
to the
12
other
weeks.
show. I
Mm.
think they're gonna
Mm.
cancel it and they're gonna push their money behind, make a move because it's just a easier show to develop. And even if they don't really get together, because they have that sort of like put a ring on it, they have that counseling piece. It just seems like I mean, it's still fake, but it doesn't seem like everybody's just off their rockers like I'm Ready to Love. Because to me, even if you came on Ready to Love looking for love, it's only 10 people there. So if after a while you're like, okay, it's not out of these 10. You're not on an island. You know what I mean? Like to me, I definitely think Chaz and maybe Mia, like after a while they kind of knew my person ain't here. You know
Right.
what I
I
mean?
agree.
But I want to, I want the exposure. I want to, play a role. Like
Mhm.
maybe you're caught up in your part or whatever. Because
Mhm.
I think really Mia wasn't really feeling anybody really.
Nobody.
I
And
agree.
you know, even to say she was about that money, I think after a while she was like, okay, even for the money, I can't do this. And
Right.
then you know,
Serious. That's
yeah,
true.
so I think she and Chaz is you know,
I
on the
agree.
flip side, I think he's okay. Like they're okay, all of them. But I think somewhere it seemed like there was a few moments where he had a real connection with Vanessa in the beginning.
Well, until he had sex with Vanessa, and once you taste the goods, then what else are you looking forward to? You know,
No,
she
that's not
opened
true,
her
Lord,
legs.
because you're gonna get to the goods. You're gonna get
Not
that.
just,
You
but I mean,
understand that come with it. So
realistically,
He
if that's
already
all
did.
it
once he
takes, then
hit
you
it
should get
and he
the
was like,
goods
he woke
done
up
in
the
the
next
beginning.
morning and she was not messing with his dog, he knew she wasn't gonna be there every night. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It's
Well, I
Exactly.
can't. What's
okay.
the girl name? I can't believe she did that because she comes in the show with so much class, so much like almost like a saint in a sense, and
But
she
she
allowed
went.
Chaz to
But
have
she left
sex
the
with her.
show with so much class, though. She still left the show with so much class.
Yeah,
Residential.
yeah. So I guess she let her guards down and had sex with Chaz. I didn't. This is the first I heard of that.
She did. She did because Chaz is a
All right,
good-looking
what's your
man.
opinion?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one she acts like she was letting him, as jealous as she didn't want to say it because she presented an image. And I'm not saying it's even the wrong image. You shouldn't kiss and tell anyway. You know what I'm saying? So she
Yeah, I
handled
agree.
But
it right.
Erica,
But now
she
it
was
makes
not
sense.
jealous.
Now
She
No, no,
it
was
no,
makes
not
sense.
jealous, though.
hold on. Yes, if you just smash somebody and he's here talking to every other person, that's why she felt such a strong way, because she's like, wait a minute, why are you getting strawberries from this girl and I
Yeah,
know I'm
she's
the woman
pretty
in the
much
house?
stalking him. She was behind every corner looking at him. Every time you talk to somebody, you see in her face. So yeah,
Yes,
now
that's
you
true.
see why.
Now
Because they
that makes
evidently
sense.
had smashed before that episode. Now I see why she was, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
No, Sheila.
I gave
No,
up the
Sheila.
goodies.
Yeah.
No. She was upset because you've already tasted the goods in my vajayjay, okay, and now you want to try and taste the good for every other girl that you're meeting
Yes,
over here. So I'm gonna
exactly.
feel
She was
feel
jealous.
some type of
Exactly.
way.
And what
That's
Yes,
shocked
exactly
me,
we
what we're
agree.
saying,
We all
Ma.
saying the same
Exactly.
thing, Mark. You are right. She felt some type of way.
She
what
has
shocked
to.
me, what shocked me is I don't know her name, but the last two episodes, she came up on Chaz and she said, "Did you have my number?" He said he never saved it. What was her name?
Patrice, the
Patricia.
one he
Which
chose.
Rashida?
He
Would
chose
you?
her.
She,
Patricia.
but it seems to me that she came up in him on the last two episodes
Exactly.
versus not
That's
in the
exactly
beginning.
what happened.
All right,
That's exactly
Rio,
what
talk, Rio. You better say something, Rio. That's what we saying by Chaz. Shade, he kind of
Yes,
shady, ain't
Rio. Chaz was like, you was cute. I never asked you for your
he?
number because I'm
Mhm.
interested in these other 5 women.
And
But
I
if you
wasn't
want to give it
interested
to
in
me,
you.
I will take it.
And see, right there, let me know Chaz wasn't solid because you're gonna
No.
bounce that fast. That and
Mhm.
you was already hanging out with Vanessa and all this. Evidently, it
And,
got bored to you or something.
yeah, and that's the thing. I think, to me, that's why I knew if Vanessa had any sort of self-respect, she would have to self-eliminate, because girl, you done gave him the goods, you done cut everybody out that you were interested in, and now he's still like, I don't know. Let me get
But
one more new phone number.
but
You
Erica,
knew then.
we don't know. But Erica, this is a process where you don't stop communicating after you have filmed. So we don't know what Chaz was telling this girl. Because I believe that if he was very open and telling the girl, I have all these other connections, should have self-eliminated long time ago. I feel like Chaz was playing the field. Chaz knew all these women. Oh my God, you're talking about him, you're talking about his finances. You can even clearly see Orlando dude. Orlando dude who looks like what's the guy's name? The black guy, the hip hop rapper. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
The what? Who you
The guy who
talking about?
smokes weed. He smokes weed, like, and he wears that thingy.
Oh, we. Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
Snoop.
Dogg, okay.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
okay.
Alonzo, to me, he's clear, like, this is who I am. This is who I am. If they knew about everything that was going on, I believe that Vanessa would have self-eliminated herself.
Well,
I
what
think
about
But
I
she,
think
Chaz?
that to a
It's
Why
not
degree.
that.
didn't Chaz self-eliminate himself? Like, why
It's not
didn't?
that easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
well,
Even Maya,
Wait,
even
Laron was in
even
commercial reviews, and
even
he
my
kept
even
saying that,
Maya said she wanted to self-eliminate, but production said that she couldn't. They needed her for the
yeah.
show.
oh, so
So
you saying okay? So you saying Chaz couldn't? He
he
couldn't.
couldn't, because
No, they
some
could
people
not.
that are essential to the show, the direction of the show, and the way the show is presented, cannot self-eliminate. You know,
Gotcha.
versus some people that, okay, if you want to self-eliminate, go ahead, you can do it. You don't really add anything to the show. Just like, say for instance, if what's the name? If, say for instance,
Alicia.
that's why they let that's why they let somebody like Layland go off. That's why they let her go.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know, I think that's the reason why Tommy asked Maya, "Are you sure this is what you're doing? You sure you want this? Is what you want to do?"
Mhm.
You know, what have you? Some people are just more integral roles with the show than others are. You
I
know,
agree.
But
and I think,
what do you think?
I can understand that, Sean.
yeah.
What do you think about the reunion, though? It's
That's
coming
going to be
down.
off the chain.
Yes, it is.
And you know what? I always wonder, the people that really go crazy, are they doing that because they want camera time?
Could be. Could very well
They
be.
could also be doing that because they want to clarify some of the things that they have seen and watched on TV, though.
Yeah, but sometimes every time they talk, they need to stop. Like LaRon. Every show I done
That's
seen him on,
oh
interviewing,
my
on
God.
every interview
I'm
I've
so
seen him,
tired of him.
I want
I'm
to
so tired
LaRon
of him.
stop. Because the
Oh
more
my
he talks,
God.
the more he talks himself back into why we got here. And I'm
Right.
just
And
like,
also,
LaRon, you ain't gotta
Think about it. Well, think about it. This season, I think they've done more talking than any other season. And I think they used to have stronger
The
NDAs.
guys. The
Yeah, the guy
guys.
they used to have stronger NDAs in seasons past than they have now. I know one of the things they can't talk about they couldn't talk about upcoming episodes or what have you. They couldn't ask certain questions about certain things that happened on the show because they that
Do
NDA.
you think the men done talk more than the women this season?
Oh,
Well,
100%.
you got many different platforms now. You got here StreamYard, YouTube, you got Facebook, you got.
I'm just saying, what come across your feed? Do you think it's been more the women talking or the men? Across your
More of
feed?
the guys.
There has been one woman from this season who has come constantly in our Facebook chat group.
Who?
She got two children. Okay, I'm gonna give you the guess. She got two children. Okay.
And she
All
comes
right.
and tells her story.
Well, she comes to talk. She doesn't berate anybody. She said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are only going by what you see on TV, so forth and so on.
That's true.
I
That ain't
help review on another show. I'm on actually Aubrey's show on Sunday afternoons.
Oh, okay.
And
That's my girl.
she the same cast member. She left a note under me a couple of Sundays ago, saying that I was a weirdo, I was delusional. How did I think that certain cast member from last season had any effect on her being able to stay on the show as long as she did? Which I knew that they were connected somehow, some way, just did not know how. But she was saying that I was delusional and I was a weirdo, what have you. And so I sent her back a nice little note. I apologize. I said, look, I apologize if I say anything to offend you. I'm just talking from my perspective. If I said anything to offend you, I humbly ask for your forgiveness. I have not heard from her since, what have you. And I sent her a note on Facebook yesterday, asking her the same thing. Look, If I said anything to offend you, please forgive me. I have not disparaged your character or get anything about you out of the way. I've not maligned you or mischaracterized you in any kind of way. So please forgive me. So I still haven't heard back from her, you know.
Right. No, that's
Okay,
why I
so
made the comment
and
earlier.
sometimes you might not, and sometimes you might not even hear anything from them, but you did
Yeah.
what you need to do. You know what
Yeah.
your intentions were. That's what
Yeah.
makes me sleep good at night, because even
Yeah.
after we do this show, I am not
Mhm.
coming from a malicious place,
No,
right?
never.
Yeah.
I am just trying to, review the show. We can have fun here and there, but I'm not trying to break anybody down.
Of
No.
course
There's
not.
already too much going on in this world. I'm
Yeah.
not over here to bring anybody down.
No,
Exactly.
Ever.
but Marlon, I'm gonna call it like I see it, and I'm not gonna
That's what I'm saying.
sugarcoat when you on there doing all you can do either. Okay,
100%.
because you chose to do what you've done, and we are looking at it. Whatever the backstory is, I'm sorry, I don't have privilege to the backstory, so I'm
Okay.
reviewing what I see.
That's
Okay,
exactly it.
so let's
But
just make
here's the
that
thing,
clear.
though. Here's the thing, though, Sheila. Season after season, and I haven't watched it from the very beginning, but the last, maybe I started watching when they were in DC, I think, the first one. But here's the thing, season after season, we go through this, especially with these people that do all these interviews. They go through every single season. They say, I never watched the show. I didn't know what it was about. And the
That's a lie.
producers did me bad. But here's the thing that's so ironic is that assuming that story is the truth, it never matters, because the more they do the interviews, the more you realize the producers got it right. And they keep talking and they keep talking. And you're like, okay, maybe they edited you, but the reason why they cast you that character is because that's who you are. The
Erica,
more
you so
LaRon
on
keeps
point.
talking, I'm like, do you realize the more you call people bottom feeders shows
Thank
that
you.
you are not only insecure with Maya, but you're insecure with everybody. So
Exactly.
it's like, and he keeps talking, and I'm like,
Yeah, he keeps
you need an
talking.
agent, you need some people to,
He
you
really
need a
do.
team to tell you, like, no, let me get your phone, bro, because
Yeah,
you look
I
weaker and
agree.
weaker and weaker every single time. I'm like,
Yeah, and he
ooh,
just keep talking. I mean,
He
he
does.
sounds good. He just he talk himself right out of something. I'm like,
I'm
whoa,
like, dude, if she was gonna take you back, you'd have talked your way out again.
yes,
Well, I mean, if you looked at his interview the other night on Kojo, little
Right.
Little
Right.
Black Book 91.
Yeah.
If you looked at his interview the other night on that, and then she came on, and well, she dropped a comment, what have you. And some of the stuff he was saying, I was like, bro, why you say that, man? Don't
Right.
say that.
I'm
exactly.
like, you
Oh,
look,
yeah,
Ali made you look like a fool right here in this
exactly.
live, and you're still like, well, it's the internet. Maybe we'll get back together. Dude,
Yeah.
somebody just
Yeah.
And
mute
then
him. Like, what is
Erica,
he doing?
Erica, you said
Exactly.
it. You said it right earlier.
He was saying something like, he said, yeah, I pull bad ones. I got baddies. I got plenty way better than mine. I said, Lord Jesus. I said, if she want to get back with you, she want to hear that. My God.
But Erica, you were right. He was talking about he has what did you say earlier, that lack of confidence, or he was insecure with other people. He's insecure with himself, and I'm in the same boat. If me and him both get on the elliptical machine, we'll do twice as better.
I mean, the more he talks, the more I was like, just go to a therapist. You don't need to put this on the internet.
Yeah, stay off.
and
Stay off the internet, please,
but
LaRon.
Erica also, it's not entertaining anymore. Like, Lorraine is gonna come over. You're like, what else does he have to say? He's already talked too much.
And that's the other thing. His pride could be hurt that it ended the way it did. He said, because if you watch last night's episode, he was saying, I lost. I'm like, okay, what did you lose? Other than this woman, because only what we saw. She said, well, look, come on, walk with me and talk with me. Let's talk. And he kept going back and forth with her, and she said, she was using a few profane words or what have you. I never heard her use profanity, wow, and because they were bleeping it out, And she said the same thing about 3 or 4 times,
Where? that
So,
conversation between Lorraine and Maya
uh-huh.
is also kind of a similar, if not so, between Chaz and Vanessa.
Vanessa.
You know, when they were breaking up, you know, it was so toxic. We never saw that coming. And this is so toxic. This, you know, you're telling this somebody is, you know, you're very angry. You are so immature. We never saw that coming. And then over here, oh my gosh, you are emotionally unstable. We never saw that coming.
Yeah.
Because
But
I
it's the
feel
men
like,
telling the women.
but if Vanessa really chose Chaz was coming with that dry rose to say, you know what?
No.
This is the end
But
of our struggles. Let's start afresh, if you ask me.
but do
When
you
he came
think
with that dead rose, he wanted to let them know, the nation know that I'm over with her and I'm through with you, and let's
That's
make it clear.
bullshit. Bullshit.
But let me ask y'all this, guys. Going back to Ready to Love New Orleans, if it was 4 new cast ladies for the
ready to
next,
make a move? Make a move. Come on, make a move, right?
make a move, yes, make a
Okay.
move. One person I would love to see on there, and maybe you all can tell who you would like to see on there. Y'all remember Jason and
Jason and
Liz? I would like to
Yeah.
see Liz on there because I think she deserves another chance.
Liz from what show? Which one was she on?
Houston
Jason.
season. She was in
Jason,
Houston.
I think Houston, no?
Okay.
Houston.
Her,
She was there with Ron Freeman. She was there with Ron.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's a very good
woman
question.
or man or both? Woman or man or both?
Oh,
Woman or man or both?
I think the ladies. I think it's designed for the ladies to go on there.
Okay.
So what?
You know who I'd like to see? I would like to see the girl with nice, beautiful, big hair. The one whose sister died when she was.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. Yeah. So she comes from Chicago and Houston season.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what's her name? She's probably healed now. I like her from the DMV season. AP. You know, she was a widow. She was with the one that was a widow.
Oh, yeah.
She just celebrated her 45th birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, 45th birthday. Yeah.
I kind of like Courtney. I like Courtney because she's so
Courtney
bubbly.
was nice too. Courtney was nice.
She's bubbly. She
Courtney is confused. Courtney is confused.
Yeah, but that's why you need some. A lot of them old heads confused too. AP confused too. So don't play.
Well, the kid is married. The kid is married now. So
what
the kid is married now.
Don't talk about the Kia. Don't say anything about the Kia.
God. She's young.
Yeah, she's married now. She's married now.
I would love to see. I like the energy. I like when
what about Denise, the dark chocolate Denise?
I like her.
I like Denise too.
The one who jumped into the pool with nothing.
She was Cal Finding.
Wait, no, I don't know her. Not that one.
Hey, keep it cute.
Which Ready to Love was Denise on?
Houston.
Probably the third season. I'm not Houston.
Okay, no, I'm trying to go somewhere. Y'all know nobody else like Houston?
But think about Sheila.
Did you see how Residential talked about Denise when I said she jumped in that pool with no clothes on?
See, I didn't see Houston.
Oh yeah. But look at Sheila. But she was the one. She was the one when they wanted to eliminate her. She said, look, you can say that to the couch because I'm getting up and leaving. I'm gone.
No, she did. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. See, I like Denise already. Denise said that. Yeah, let's bring Denise on.
She was like, I'm gone. Okay. Yeah. Don't play with me.
Yeah, let's bring Denise on.
Uh-huh.
I think
this never happened again.
Winter was good. I think Winter was nice too. Winter was the
Winter with Wine. She had her own little YouTube station, Winter with Wine.
Yeah. She's on. She
Where
was on
is
the
she
Houston
from?
season.
Which
She was on the Houston season. Houston.
Bright skin.
Okay, this ain't all about Houston. Can we do some more Ready to Love?
I know, right?
Okay. Well, you had
y'all done named about 4 people off from Houston.
I'm trying to think about somebody from Miami. Oh,
there's nobody about Miami. Nobody.
Not Sharice, but Cynthia St. Paul from Miami. Cynthia.
You remember that one? She was from another state. I don't know. It wasn't from Texas, but she was like 42, 43. and she really didn't have anybody on the show that was on her level. She was on Slim Dark Chocolate Girl, and there was a younger guy trying to talk to her, and she said, "Yeah, it was nice, but he puts me in the mind of one of my students. She needs to come
yeah,
on."
I remember that. I remember that.
Wait, isn't that from DC?
I think so. Yes, and she never
That's
had a
AP.
fair chance.
That was
No,
AP.
that's
That was
AP
AP.
from
That was
DC.
AP. That was AP.
Yeah,
That was AP.
that's AP
Yeah,
from
that was
DC.
AP. Yeah, because she was talking about Wiley Brown. She was talking about Wiley Brown.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
AP talks about students and all that. Yeah, I think that's AP.
I like AP. Who else though? Who else we got? Who else from them that season?
What about
Me?
the
Who else from
girl
other
in
seasons?
what about the girl? I think it was Miami, the one that was heavy set, and she was just like, I'm not gonna be exercising.
You told Tasia, not Tasia.
The one she was about
Well,
to
I like
fight, and the
Tasia.
other girl was like, I'll pull up. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. It was a
Because you had Brandy, you had Katie,
Janelle.
Janelle, right.
Yeah. Oh,
Because she was the
Lord,
one
Jesus.
who was like, everybody was talking about how thick she was, and she was the one that the guys were choosing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Janelle.
Very pretty.
That was Janelle, and
Well,
she
that was last
chose
season. That was
a
last
younger
season.
guy.
That was last
She
season.
chose a younger
Or
guy.
he chose her during the
Quentin.
show, and
Yeah.
then he wanted to disappear on her after the fact. But then again, I'm not there,
Yeah.
so I don't
Because-
know the full story.
Yeah.
So, but all of a sudden, 2 weeks after the show ended, or somewhere in there, he was saying this just moving too fast for me.
Because
Right.
Yeah.
So I think
you
she
know
would be
why
good.
residential? You know why? Because
Why?
CVS
Can't get goodies?
closes at 9. Closes at 9 p.m. So if your vagina is dry, I'm sorry.
Well,
I
the
think
idea
she would be
was.
good.
So,
I'm
He-
ready to. I mean,
Right.
I think she'd be good on.
But think about it
I
like
think
this.
she'd be good on
He
making a
wanted
move
3 children.
because
He wanted 3 children.
she had such a big personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a big fan of her on the show, but
No.
the same way I didn't really like Charisse, but I like to see if she changed and make a move. Like that's
Yeah,
what I
me
think
too.
adds that little twist to it, because I didn't really like I didn't see the other seasons, but the two that I knew was Charisse and Zakia or whatever on Make a Move. Zadia. And I didn't like them on their episodes, either one. But I really liked them and Make a Move because you got to see like, okay, she gonna still do that same BS she was doing.
Right.
So I think that those are the people I think that are good candidates where you were almost glad they got eliminated. Like Koshia, I don't really like her on the show too tough, but I would watch her on Make a Move.
Mhm.
she can be very entertaining, can't she? Tommy, she can have it. She can have it, Tommy.
Maybe she stopped fighting. Show me something.
But
Hey,
for
baby,
us,
hey,
as
baby, what's up, baby?
viewers-
You ready, baby?
but then for us as viewers, are we watching the shows for entertainment, or we want to see successful stories though?
Both.
We want to see successful
Both.
stories. Or we
I
want
wanna
to see a good storyline.
I want to be entertained, and I like.
Yeah,
to see
we want a
somebody be
good
happy.
entertainment storyline.
I like a little dysfunction. I like a little
Me too.
dysfunction.
I need some
Yeah, I
alpha
mean,
That's
women.
what keeps
I need
ratings
about
up.
2 or 3 alpha women so we can see them battle against each other. And then you gotta have a few betas. Then you gotta have some.
What I liked about Make a Move though was the people not as much as they needed to, but they had grown and learned something from Ready to Love, because that's what you want to see. You don't be like, oh, I just gave this show 12 weeks of my life,
Yeah.
and people are the
Oh,
same
I
fools
never
they are when they
share.
started.
Of
Tommy
course,
done talked
you're right. I
every
agree.
week, and they still acting silly. So you
Yeah.
want to see like, okay, there is sort of, that's what I found really interesting about Make a Move.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was like, oh, this is actually a really good show.
It was.
And then when the person goes off the rocker, then unlike Tommy, because Tommy don't really give you no advice, I like that they had somebody who was like, girl, no.
But you know what? But you know what? I think really, I mean, that's my personal opinion. Once again, I'm not getting paid for my opinion, but I think the thing that with the Ready to Love Make a Move, I don't think Ashley was healed from Courtney, from that guy the guy that did her wrong in the Atlanta season.
Right. I didn't watch. I don't think I saw Atlanta season, but she definitely, when you saw her on the show, she was not healed because she cried.
She was crying every episode.
I was like, girl, she She needed more therapy than we got in that season.
Yes.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
But I felt like with fewer women and more focus, it was just a more interesting show. There was enough drama, but you did also see potential or growth in the women. And the only thing about Make a Move that's weird is, to me, I knew from the beginning nobody is moving to New Orleans if they have a life. So I was like, while it could happen in real terms, even if they stayed to, that's the only thing about the premise I don't like. Because I'm like, why do you feel like, okay, you had to meet 10 people, it didn't work out? That couldn't possibly be the only 10 people in DC. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do that Make a Move format in your city, because it just makes more sense. Because to me, it's like, even if you really like the person, I just met you a month ago, I'm not going to move my whole life.
Yeah, that's true.
That need more time to build it than the show has. So that's the only part that kind of felt like, even if they stayed with the people, they weren't probably going to move after that short of a thing. But I actually liked it though.
Yeah, I like the show. Do you feel that it was cast well? Did they choose a good fourth set of women? Was it well, like, you know, we have sitcoms. Yes, was the chemistry among the ladies good? Because
it's
a lot of times
it's not about the chemistry though. It's about the age. If you choose 20-year-olds who are still trying to figure out where am I going to settle down, and they're young, black, beautiful young girls or men, they're still trying to figure out where am I gonna stabilize myself. They can situate themselves wherever. You're not gonna bring a 45-year-old who has a business running in Georgia, Atlanta, and you expect them to move to New Orleans because they have found love. It doesn't work like that.
Well, you had two even keel women and two off the charts women. You had Zadia and Charisse that were hot headed.
Right, but
you had Ashley and Vernice.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, Ashley
but I'm
and
looking
Vernice
at it like you're competing with The Bachelor. All right?
Yeah.
Where you're competing with The Bachelor, where you meet somebody, you don't know them, but you can start a life together wherever, because you're not stuck into, I have a business running, I have kids going on. My goodness, the women are in their 40s.
Well, think about it like this. Well, I think what the show went wrong to me. I think what the show went wrong was I was under the impression that whoever the ladies were supposed to move to New Orleans. That's what I was thinking at first.
Me too.
They were not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna do that business.
I think that's how, at least in the initial promo and stuff, that was how it was presented.
Yeah.
Yes.
But realistically, that was my point. Realistically, they weren't gonna move, and the man was like, we ain't. You all came to our city. So
because a lot of the men weren't even from New Orleans.
Right.
Like, wow. Okay. So I think New Orleans was just the meeting ground for the show. What have you?
I think it was just done a little crazy for the men, because they just had to pop in whenever production say come. They didn't give them no advanced understanding or anything.
Yeah, because I know I was listening to some of the interviews, and the guy said I couldn't go nowhere for the next few weeks, and shoot, I had to stay there and wait in town because I didn't know if I was gonna be called back for filming and all that. Shoot, I was already dismissed, but I had to wait around just in case I got chosen again.
Yep.
I don't know what happened in between Dallas, but it definitely seemed like, okay, let's throw this together right quick. You know what I mean? They didn't really quite think it through, but they were like, okay, we're going to do something for whatever. I didn't see the first 2 seasons, so I didn't know Ashley and the other girl, but I knew Zadia and Charisse. So definitely, I assume they picked people that had very strong personalities in their season, or something where, they weren't the favorite or whatever. Something had to happen that was a big deal in their season.
Well, the other girl, the boyfriend to be, went in a coma.
Yeah, Ashley with Alex.
So that was a big thing.
Still left her after that, right? He still ended up breaking up. Yeah, so it's like,
but we did not know about that as viewers of Ready to Love. We did not know that. We knew that she was there for her because at the reunion she was crying.
And
When
then
we're
he
talking
eventually
about
got married. So he eventually got married. So
Mhm.
so
They
you
praise the
know,
Lord for that. But you
yeah,
guys,
they were praying for him.
yeah,
So I like
Mhm.
why I like
Now,
the
I mean,
cast
to me,
was put
now
together
when you
too.
talk about the whole,
Go ahead, say it again. I'm sorry.
the to me, looking at the whole show, I don't even know how they count the seasons because I count Atlanta as 1 and 2, and then DC, Houston is 3 and 4, and then Washington, DC, and Potomac is 5 and 6, and then Atlanta, Miami is 8, 7 and 8, and then Dallas and Fort Worth 9 and 10. So they talking about season 9, but anyway, that's another story. But to me, the coldest part of the show, to me, worse than Chaz and Vanessa, the coldest one was on the show. If y'all remember when Mario left Tandy and went to Reva.
I was just about to bring
Mm.
that up, and I pray nothing like that happens again.
Mm.
I'm proud that they found happiness. I'm glad that they found love, but it was the way it was done. It hit an all-time rating probably, but that's just hurtful too.
Yeah, that's very hurtful. I mean, that would hurt anything worse than what Chad said to Vanessa, I think.
Yes.
If something like that happened.
I pray that doesn't happen again.
Listen, and guess what? They're still together.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Reva and Mario. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate Mario pulled Tandy in. He know he didn't want her from day one. He was just trying
just wanted to taste the goodies. All he wanted is to taste the goodies. Okay. Because that's
Okay,
what you
so I didn't
argue.
see that. I didn't
As
see
long
that
as-
Ready Love. Which
as
one is
long
that
as-
one? Is that Houston?
Oh, Eric.
No, that was Atlanta.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
Atlanta.
wait, wait.
Okay.
That was Atlanta.
Sheila, you did not see that?
No.
I
So it's
don't
Ready
think he
Love
wanted
Atlanta.
to taste the goodies. I think he just had to do it to
Sheila.
prove it. I think
I
he had to
didn't.
do it.
Guy.
Go to YouTube and put in Ready to Love Atlanta season.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
Sheila,
it just to see
the
it.
guy,
You love me
The
too.
guy-
Go to
I'm right there
Oprah
with
Winfrey
you.
Network.
Sheila and Erica. The guy chose a girl.
Mhm.
Okay? They chose each other. You can clearly see they tasted the goodies among themselves. Okay? So then we get to the reunion, and guess what? He shifts the sides. He goes to the other girl.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the other girl is over there. And everybody's like, the way you get her is just the way you're gonna lose her. And I still believe in that.
Mhm.
I don't care how long it's gonna take.
Oh,
I don't think that's gonna be a long
wow.
lasting
But they still
presentation.
together.
Don't you agree with me?
You say they're together?
Yeah,
I
they
agree
still
with
together,
you.
I believe.
I agree.
I think he needed to stay on the show. Tandy was crazy about him, so he went into that because that was safety for him. So he went along with it and
Mhm.
played along that part. And he had to prove his manhood to her if they continued. But as soon as he got a chance to get away from her, he did.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he went to who he really wanted to be with. But
The
she
whole-
had a lot of walls up. So it was hard for him to break through those walls at the same time on the show. But she was really liking him too. But she was in fear of bringing her walls down, being vulnerable to him, and then he bounced. But he really wanted her, and that it ended up they got together.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
but
not
Sonny
nice,
got hurt
but
in that
real.
process.
That
I
was I
think
should say
Sonny-
nice. That was messy. Ooh, that's messy.
Yeah, that's not nice. That's
You-
messed
you
up.
can see it
real
on the-
nice. I
That's
didn't
really
mean that.
messed up.
Messy.
But I
you
think
can see it on
Sonny
the
really
Oprah-
liked the deal.
You can see it on the Oprah Winfrey Network. If you got Oprah Winfrey Network, you can see it on that, I'm sure. If you,
Okay. I'm gonna check it out and see.
It's super
yeah,
messed
Ready
up.
Love. I think it's season 2, isn't that season 2?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's been fun, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yes, Mon. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
Let's
sir.
come back. Let's do this, guys. Let's come back at the reunion because it's gonna be crazy. Let's come back.
Well,
for the
I'm gonna be
reunion.
down there at the watch party on
Oh
Friday.
yeah.
Oh, okay, Sean.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. Thank you so
got to
much.
get some inside tips
Thank
for.
you. Thank you,
So,
everybody. Thank you so
hopefully
much.
nobody won't be throwing any chairs or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Get us some
All right, we'll get
inside
it on
tips.
tape, Sean.
Good
Get it
night,
on
y'all.
tape.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
y'all.
Thank you
Bye,
so much.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye,
Say one
everybody. It
more.
was so much fun. Bye, Sean. Bye,
Mary,
everybody.
thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Good night. Good night, everybody. It is your girl, Mother from Mama, the Undisputed Africa Queen, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share. I will see you guys very soon. We're gonna come back here for the reunion. Sean is gonna be with Kamisha, in Houston, but we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna talk about the reunion. You guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, everybody.